I had a moment. I had a moment. I forgot to mute myself, and I know I can hear Zach laughing right now. And yes, that's his name. But anyways, hello and welcome, my fellow warriors. For it's I, your favorite little halfling dragon friend, so my fellow adventurers and protector of all. But again, here we are with a very good friend of mine. But before I forget, I gotta make him a little bit bigger because he seems small. Give me a second. Close enough. But there we go. But yes, let me go ahead and mute and deafen them. Hello there.
Oh God! Oh God! It's me. Ahoy,
Yes.
weirdo! How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good, Starfish, and you?
God, I'm doing great. Drop the
So,
starfish title immediately. Damn. All right, I see how it is.
hey, you're the one who called me the emergency food half the time, and besides, whose idea
Yeah,
was it?
yeah, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now everyone just consume you like a little deli platter.
Right? And Traveler says, who wants some deep fried starfish?
Oh God! Nice try on Floridian. Do what you can. Do what you try.
So, this is your first time being on the interview, huh?
Oh yeah. That'll be right. That'll be right.
Yep, and will you stop nibbling on my tail, Traveler?
No, I've been watching this. I've been watching this happen. It's been great. It's been great. Keep the numbers rising every single chance you can. Can we get this like the like I don't know close to as close to 200 as you can tonight, please? It'd be great. It'll be wonderful. I live for that shit. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Anyways, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us about your background, please? And thank you.
Oh boy. Well, where do I fucking begin? Well, I am called good old Tide. You can call me Captain, call me Tide. Everyone else just knows me as Zach as well. They found me out. I can't escape it. But I am your Florida man turned pirate captain. You thought Florida men was already a bad thing. Now they're also pirate captains. Now I get to sail to your location. Run.
And sometimes you could call them starfish.
Oh God, I can't escape that one either. Apparently, I can't escape that one either.
Hey, it's fair, okay? It is fair.
Ah! It is fair. It is fair. I gave you a funny nickname that you can't escape, and now you've done the same to me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
All
want me
right.
to do about it? What do you
Hey,
want me to do?
would you stop nibbling on my tail, damn it?
No, continue. We got. I gave the number. We have to grow.
What are they gonna do? Try to get to 1,000? Oh
Michelin
my
star.
gosh. Really, Zach?
Michelin star. I give it one Michelin star. Could use more salt.
Oh
You
my
knew what was going to happen months in advance when you asked me, "Hey, would you like to join?" I think I legit just went, "Sure." You know what's
yeah.
going to happen, right?
Right, and you're like an older brother kind of vibe thing, and yet you bully me half the time.
Oh yeah, I try. Someone's gotta. Someone's gotta.
Yeah. Even though you're younger than me, but still you act like the big brother vibe.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. I got a couple of people I'm really close to that they just like I'm just referred to as the older younger brother.
Yeah, that is true. That is true, chat.
It's a funny one. It's a funny one.
Yep. All right. What inspired you to become a streamer?
Ooh, well, for that we must go back to the very beginning, a good 10 years ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah. A good 10 years ago, I started a YouTube channel.
Who hasn't?
Yeah, exactly. Um, but I uploaded on that thing once a day. I used a I used a fucking cracked version of Fraps,
Oh my
which
god.
was the old way of recording your games back in the day before
Mm-hmm.
like Bandicam and then OBS. all the
Mhm.
fun stuff was a thing. You had fraps, and that bitch would crash. Let me tell you. Oh my god. If people remember the old days of early YouTubers out there, like fucking PewDiePie and like Markiplier back then,
Mhm.
that's what was being used back in the very early starts of that. And that's what I used, and I used to upload videos all the time. Eventually, I eventually started to do live streams, and all like when I first started, I didn't do face cam, nothing like that. Shy as fuck. Who would have thought? And then eventually started doing face cam streaming for a while, or video recording for a while. Moved on to live streaming, and then eventually, I think I forgot what friend told me about it, but like, have you tried Twitch? I was like, all I know is YouTube. Like, try Twitch. It's built for this shit. I was like, oh fuck, all right, sure, why not? And yeah, sure enough, I started my Twitch channel, and then I've been stuck here ever since. I still use that YouTube channel, by the way. It's just been all the old videos are privated as fuck because cringe. Uh,
Which
and
is
now
understandable,
I,
dude.
yeah, and now I just do a live stream to both channels now, mostly depending on the game. Sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I don't. I might just be forgetful because I am blonde and I am Floridian. What you expect? What you expect? Well,
In
gotta love it.
other
But
words in other words, he just work here and doesn't get paid enough.
I work here.
You
I get
don't.
paid.
Oh my
What?
god.
What is this? I've been doing this shit for free. Oh my god. But no, yeah. So 10 years ago I started content creation. And here I go. Here I'm still going. I've been live streaming now on Twitch for like what, maybe I think it's like 4 or 5 years. Though it
Damn.
doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it. But it's been a while. It's been a fucking while. And I lost track of it. I
Who
lost track.
hasn't?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's scary.
But yeah, I've been telling my community when I do interviews and I ask them this questions and all, and I say a very good friends introduced me to streaming and all, because and you're one of them, and another friend as well that we both
Somehow.
know.
All I did was like poke at you a few times and like give you one hug in Final Fantasy, and then you went, I like this guy. I'm gonna bug him for a couple of years.
Hey, hey, it's true. Basically, when you first met me and all, I was shy, I was scared, I was nervous and everything, right?
Still are. You've
Hmm.
opened up a lot though.
Yeah.
So good job. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Thanks, dude. But
Yeah.
yeah, me and Zach, we went way back because when I first met this dude, I was scared, I was nervous, and with his other friend, I'm like, I don't know these people. My anxiety was going through the roof, and I was like trying to run away and hide from them.
Yeah, yeah. And then you had a friend who literally just went, hey, follow me. I know where they're hiding. And we just kind of went, oh, this sounds fun.
But yeah, and of course, like you said, you were poking at me and whatever, and here I am streaming.
Yee.
All thanks to
I
you
still
and our
find it
friend.
funny. I found it funny because like you were always in chat and everything else for a while. But you were eventually you were like be playing Final Fantasy with my cousin and everything.
Hmm.
Shouts to my cousin who just started streaming a little bit themselves. They've been playing Final Fantasy 16 lately on stream. Hell yeah,
Ooh.
go good job, Cuzzo. Good job. I all of my worst traits have rubbed off. Uh um I'm fucking with him. But no, and it's funny because I joined one of your streams at one point when you were having like a horrible scuff moment.
Hmm.
Every VTuber gets those. It's just
All
how it
right.
is. Yeah, you're having a huge scuff moment. You're like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm figuring it out. And I'm just like, they're doing their best. And then I went and like got lunch or something. I don't remember. And I remember like eventually I popped into the chat with you and my cousin. You went, oh, Zach, this is the first time you get to like hear how I sound like and hear me talk. I was like, nah, I've been in your streams before. And you went, what? And you fucking freaked the fuck out. Like, wait, what? Huh? What? I was like, yeah, yeah, surprise. And then I left again. And you went, huh? Wait, huh? Just left you with a mild panic attack and left.
Oh my goodness. You remember that one time when you and I were playing 14 and I messaged our friend? I'm like, he didn't eat anything all day.
Oh yeah, that's still one of my top played clips on my fucking channel because it jump scared the shit out of me. I did remember that the DC we were in was open, so they jumped in, and I had my volume turned way the fuck up, so all I hear is fucking big buff macho man, deep like succulent voice. If chocolate was a voice, all right, yelling in my ear, and I like the most grunge tone I've heard from them ever, and I think I silently shit myself. It was a weird time.
Hey, I
The
did
best
warn
the
you.
best the best way I can say it is, imagine you're just, like, a long day from work. You go, like, you lay down in your car, you're on your, like, maybe hour break, and I'm just gonna slowly close my eyes, the nap. You just close your eyes, you just start to relax, and then a train comes up behind you and honks the fucking horn, and you fucking jump out of your car through the fucking the actual like roof of your car, like Tom and Jerry style, just ping right through the fucking top. All right. Yeah, that's how that was. That's how that was. I
And
don't think I've
I
emotionally recovered.
and I was trying my best to hold back the laughter and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
And I just said, "I did warn ya."
Yeah, you say you tried to hold back the laughter. You were wheezing. If there was anything you're trying to hold back, it was a fucking
Chaya and
asthma
Star
attack.
don't get
All
paid
right.
enough for D's nuts.
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn it.
I forgot to warn you, they tend to do dad jokes here.
Oh, I'm fucking used to it. You've seen who's in my chat.
That is true, that is
Yeah,
true.
yeah. They're currently playing Date Everything, so that's one I don't have to worry about.
Oh, wait till somebody gifted to Shades! Thank you for the, bits.
Shade! What's up, Shade? Good to see you again.
Oh, goodness. But, yeah. Anyways, what is the most exciting project you're currently working on, or if you plan on working on it?
Which one? Which one?
It doesn't matter,
God,
just spill the beans.
God, God damn. I am working on multiple projects right now, all of which revolve around kind of the same thing, really. Um, but I have a couple projects that are on the back burner as well, just for like whenever I get like a good some spare time to be able to actually get it done. Like I've thanks to the $1,000 raised for the last charity stream I did, um we hit a goal that is for me to do a song cover, so I'm currently waiting on trying to figure out how that's going to get set up. But that's going to be interesting.
Good words, good luck.
Uh yeah, literally. Yeah. God damn it. But some of the things that I also have that I'm still working on a little bit here and there on the side, but I just been very busy in between just work and life lately because things have been a little bit all over the place. I'm currently getting a few things of lore written on the side. Um, because technically I have three separate lores, if that makes sense.
How is that even possible is the question. How?
Pretty much just like, well, for instance, Zane, completely different time period. Spirit, what
Mhm.
happened, how that all happened, why they're dead. Not old age, spoiler alert. But yeah, like Zane, for instance. Then you have the Florida man lore, and then you actually have the Pirate Captain lore. So I'm
Huh.
like going through all of those because I'm just like I like writing. I love writing, and it gives me like a reason to sit down and just kind of write something. You know what I mean? Because normally I'll sit there, stare at a wall, be like, I don't know what the fuck the fucking type. What the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? So it gives me like something to focus on. I never really had a real concrete good lore for my characters, really, besides just the one that everybody knows so far. So like I want to expand upon that. So that's what I've
Right.
been doing.
Hmm.
And that's where the other project is because I am learning game design. I also just want to say fuck it and make a small little mini game out of it as well because what's more fun than that, you know? I get to make something kind of funny on the side and just have some good times and get some practice in. Is it way too overly ambitious for somebody who like only went to college for 2 years on game design? Yes. But do I care? No. I want to have fun and do what I want to do. So,
Mm. Right,
it's
right.
stuff it's just some fun stuff I wanna work on the side. Don't expect anything from it for a very, very long time.
Will you guys stop
But
nibbling on my tail, damn it?
No, continue. Again, we have to hit close to 200 tonight. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. I'll be happy with 150, but I'll be even more happy with 175. And I think I'd probably scream if we hit the 200. So let's keep it up, chat. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. I've
uh
got faith in you.
oh my gosh. And oh, since Shade's here, they remember, and of course this was pretty funny when you and our Buff Island Dragon friend was playing Minecraft, he was saying something would happen, and you let out that scream when I said, I'll go get the shovel.
Oh my god. Which scream? I have so many screams, and apparently they don't remember shit. So you're on my side tonight, I see Jade.
Oh,
Like,
I got the video still. I got the video still.
oh fuck.
It's the one where he's talking about when he stubbed his toe or whatever, and he started saying something in
Can I
Spanish, and then you
phone a friend?
fell down the hole.
Oh. Yeah, can I phone a friend? Can I phone a friend?
Like who?
I like to get my goblin in here for a second opinion. My goblin's busy. I'll take my goblin. God damn it.
But yeah, I was laughing so hard with Shades, and she messaged on his sign saying, "Who'd I call since Chaya's car's not starting?"
Does your car ever fucking start? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's already having problems again. I keep thinking it might be the starter, but no. It might be the battery. It might be something with the fucking alternator not getting to the battery. I don't know. I haven't fucking decided yet. All I know is that bitch ain't fucking starting, and I think you're better off with an Uber at this rate. Actually, no, let's get fancy. Let's use Lyft. Get the jumper cables. Jumper cables can't save this thing. China's over here trying to drive a fucking shitbox, and the shitbox doesn't even want to respond to like them opening the door. Okay, it's like rusted shut. All right, you have to climb in through the window, and the window doesn't exist. They just put like a little tarp over it. They climb in. The ignition is just blown out, so they have to use like a fucking like a wrench just to turn the fucking thing. The shifter's gone. It's literally just a broomstick that's been fucking gorilla glued down. And it kind of has a little bit of a wobble to it, but it's funny, so we kept it. All right.
Now you see what I have to deal here, chat. Do you see what I have to deal with here?
Yeah, no, I just keep going. I can keep going and going and going and going. If there's one thing I've learned throughout, like when it just comes to improv throughout the years, don't think, just start saying. Because the second you start overthinking things is when one, the moment's already gone, and two, and two, if you start overthinking it, it just doesn't end up really funny. If that makes sense. Sometimes it does. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't hit right. Sometimes if you just kind of overthink a joke, instead, just let your mind just fucking ramble. And if you're like me and your brain doesn't shut the fuck up, it kind of helps.
So basically, in English terms, the wheel is turning, but your hamster got yeeted. Uh, what? It's true.
God damn you.
What? Am I wrong?
No, no. I can't think of hamsters without just thinking of all the stupid hamster memes I've been seeing lately. One of which is just a hamster's like eyeball, right? It's just like looking into the eyes of a hamster. It's like, this is where your boba comes from. Is it worth it? And the top comment was, yes, I'll take another, please.
Oh my god.
So, like, the second you said hamster, I just started thinking about that. I just had to stop myself from laughing.
Well, the other part
It's
for
like,
a
yes,
hamster,
I'll take another.
the other one I heard about the hamster or whatever, this is true and stuff. But
That
uh,
hamsters want to die in any unconventional way that they can find. Yes,
no, no.
that is true.
What I'm trying to say is basically if you make the bread version of the hamster and all and put raspberry in it and take it to the PetSmart or any pet store and just take a bite out of it.
Oh, oh God! And people wonder why I drink.
I think you and
People
Plague would
wonder
get
why the
along
rum
so
is
well.
gone. People wonder why the rum is gone.
blame the captain here.
Ugh. God damn it.
Ugh.
Chaya, did you know that the Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues?
Jesus. Why? What is
Why?
this? What is this?
I don't know. I just work here. I don't get paid enough.
The fitness grab pacer test. The fitness grab pacer test. Mamma mia.
Well, you already answer 5 and 6 questions. Y-
Technically, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, we can do a quick revision if you need to. You're fine. Don't stress
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But here's the thing I was gonna ask is what did you first start it as? Like a PNG VTuber, face cam
So,
streamer, all that.
well, when I first started, like I
I don't
mentioned
drink at
earlier,
all
I was
plus if I
a
was Chaya I would throw
camless,
star like a ninja star.
PNG-less, weird, like kid in high school just wanting to like make funny videos on YouTube. Eventually, like whenever I was streaming, like both on YouTube and on Twitch, like whenever I first switched over to Twitch, I started as a face cam streamer, just as the same. And eventually, ironically, whenever I had to move, there wasn't enough room for a green screen,
Mm.
and a couple of my buddies, Bedu being one of them, by the way, Chris, Chris Venus Angel, they're fun, they're great. And then of course Bedu, good old Bedu Flower. We're just like, you know, you can just also Tato as well. They were just like, why don't you just VTube? Like you have a PNG for whenever we're like you're on like our streams and stuff. Why don't you just VTube with it? I was like, you know what, fuck it, why not? And it just felt better.
Right.
Because I also like playing characters, which is why I introduced Zane, just so I have like a little character I can still play, you know what I mean?
Right. Basically
And
go
have some
back and forth.
Yeah, so I was able to transition nicely into a VTuber without like making my already like just current audience that I had, which wasn't big at the time anyway. Um not really like get surprised by it. It was just like, oh, this feels kind of natural and move over because my personality hasn't changed. My personality on my VTuber is the exact same. So
Right.
yeah, like I started as a good old nothing, just voice, disembodied voice, making stupid jokes while I played Minecraft, or other small random
Ow.
little indie games.
What was that for, Shades?
Do it again. I wasn't looking.
Oh my god, really?
And now here I am, a pirate screaming at like everything that's on my screen constantly.
Who hasn't been screaming at their stream? You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah. And of course, like I said, these two that I know, which is the Island Dragon and the Starstide here, basically they got me into streaming. And at first, I didn't know what to go as. And a few people say, "Hey, why don't you go as your character for 14 and stuff?"
Yeah,
And
there's nothing wrong with it.
yeah, and here she is. Because first,
Yee.
I was basically like saying, how am I going to bring her from 14 into streaming? So I did a little bit of editing with a couple of photos I found. And again, not my work. It belonged to the original artist and everything. Then later, a friend told me about Vroid. I'm like, what? And they said, yeah, try Vroid. Maybe that will help out.
Yep.
I'm like, okay. I gave
That's
that
that's
a shot.
yeah, your V-Roy model was the very first one I came into your stream and saw actually, yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, and of course, Zach, it will tell the truth about this. Basically, when you first start out, sometimes it'll be kind of downhill or kind of bleh, depending on the person's, well, laptop or the
Well,
Wi-Fi and everything. But
well, verify the question of like or statement a bit more like a little bit of meh as in like what performance wise as in like your PC like exploding wise or like wise and like no one's looking at you wise.
He's exploding.
Okay. Yeah, no, whenever you're getting like trying to figure things out, unless you've already done the research beforehand, jumping into streaming, like just going like, okay, I know I clicked the button, now what do I do? You're there's gonna be scuff. I'm about to say, hell, even with like all the stuff that I do and all the stuff that you do, we still get scuff on occasion.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
like I did an entire stream about an hour and a half into like the 4 hours I played. Someone in chat went, "Oh, by the way, I can't hear anybody on the other end." I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" That was a long time ago, but I was like,
Yeah.
"Ah, oh, that's a whole stream of just like me talking to myself,
Hey,
worse than I already do."
hey, I had one stream when I was playing Left 4 Dead with a collab friend and another person as well, and I didn't even have
Right.
my background going. I did not. And no
TV.
one told me about it until somebody says, Chai, your background's not playing. We can't hear the audio." I'm like, "Wait, what?" And I've been going for
Yeah.
almost an hour and a half. I'm like, "Nobody told me about
I
it?"
yeah, I had a couple hours of doing that too before. That was fun.
Yeah, but isn't it weird that every Monday, I swear to God, I think it's a Monday thing with OBS. It always scuffs up every beginning
It
of
could be
stream.
worse. You could be Yagi, in which after streaming for just 2 hours, like their OBS just fucking crashes.
Hey, that did happen to me before when I tried to play Final Fantasy 14 one time. Remember?
That is true. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is very true. That is very true.
Yeah, but sadly
The Scuff Queen has visited you.
but yeah, and of course I got a desktop. It still runs and works great and everything, but my laptop, my sister-in-law basically said, "Oh, why don't you just throw it away?" I'm like, "No, I am not going to throw it away. There's precious memories in there." Am I wrong?
That's fair. No, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Unless you cloud store everything, then like whatever. But like that still could be a little bit tricky.
Yeah. Depending on what you have and stuff, because sometimes it will save it, sometimes it won't in the cloud and everything.
Go on,
Oh
Plague.
my God, really, Plague?
It's not pink enough. It's not pink enough.
Oh
Oh god damn it! It's not fucking pink enough. Oh motherfucker. Okay.
my
Imagine
gosh.
not being fucking pink enough. Imagine. Imagine. What are
Oh,
you? Red?
I would love to see you in pink. I dare you to wear something pink. I dare you to.
I've worn pink before. What are you on about?
I never seen you in pink before.
Yeah, it's because you're not looking.
When do I ever look?
Damn. Not wrong though. Not wrong.
Yeah, and of course I did make your character in Soul Calibur 6, which will be happening in December the 13th.
That is true. That is very true. That is very true.
Mm-hmm. But
I
yeah,
have not forgotten.
what Plague is talking about, basically we were trying to make a friend of his on Soul Calibur 6 and all, and they said make it brighter, and I'm like, I'm working on it, just hold on. But yeah. Goodness.
Good
But
job.
but yeah, and people say I give off a warm, welcome, bubbly vibe with a little bit of chaos at times. But
I
yeah.
like to imagine somebody accidentally left the tea on the boil for too long and you just remembered it. And it's been about like an hour and a half. There's no
Oh
tea
my
left.
goodness.
Just a tea bag on fire.
Well, technically about that story.
Oh no.
Except it was a pizza pan and we got ads.
Imagine ads.
Traveler just went into a cutscene. We'll have to wait till they return.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'll probably get them here in a minute too.
Yeah,
Yep, there
because
they are. There they are. No, it's fine. Get your ad revenue.
but
Take it.
yeah,
Take it.
but I
Take it. I don't
thought,
want
oh my goodness. But yeah, I thought the cutscene would be a good thing for an ad, when people had got ads or whatever. So,
it.
I mean, it's kind of like playing a few MMO games that you cannot skip or some you can skip. It's kind of like going into a cutscene sort of ads when you play certain games.
Right.
Hmm.
Zach laughs like a dolphin. What do you mean? What do you mean I laugh like a dolphin?
God damn it,
Oh
Blake.
no. Oh no.
I
Oh
was
no.
I was trying to take a sip. I was trying to take a sip, and you made me almost choke on my water.
I laugh like a dolphin. Jotaro will be like is fastly approaching my location as we speak.
Oh my goodness. All right. Next question before
I
plague.
want to swim with the dolphin. Hey yo.
Anyways, uh, and of course, we already asked how long you've been streaming for, and you already answered that.
Too long. I like how I've been answering these as I go. I'm just thorough like that. I'm just good. I was built different, man.
uh, oh
Bro,
my
I was
goodness.
built different.
Anyways,
I I was built different. I was built wrong, but different.
I swear, Zach, what am I gonna do with you, dude?
I don't know. I've been figuring that out for a while now. Pada bing, pada boom.
Okay, here is the next question. What advice would you give to someone who wants to become a streamer? What would you tell them?
Oh, easy, do it.
Really?
Literally. Yeah, no, like literally, just do it. There's
He's
nothing
not wrong.
stopping you. Yeah, no, there's nothing
What do you
stopping
call a
you from
chameleon that
just
can't change colors?
downloading
Reptile
like something like
dysfunction.
OBS completely free. Um Making an account if you don't have one already on like Twitch or YouTube or something, and just streaming. If you want to be a VTuber and it's like, oh well, like I can't afford like PNGs or something, or I can't draw, do something in like MS Paint. It doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't have to be like the quality of work you would get commissioned by something. You can just make what you want. Just have some
Right?
fun with it. Hell, it could be literally, it could be a stick figure with a funny little face, and people will like that.
Right.
As long as you like that, that's what matters. But like just making content and getting it out there is like the big first step. Definitely just pop out
That
there and
is
do it.
true.
You can be a VTuber for completely freaking free, with no art experience or anything.
Or you could use
Freaking
Feroid.
yeah, or you can use Vroid. I mean, that does have a little bit of a learning curve, though, I will say, unless you're just using like all the pre-built stuff. But if you want to change textures and stuff, easy.
Yeah.
But
And
again, there's YouTube videos on how to do that. And I
mm-hmm,
did one just like for fucking shits and giggles on the Vroid.
mm-hmm.
And I used the mouse for all the textures, and I did that in about maybe 3-4 hours. But
Damn.
yeah, you can be a VTuber if you want to for completely free. If you don't want to be a VTuber, you don't want to show your face, that's completely fine. You can just do that as well. As long as you just stream, make something, and put it at least out there. Because if it's out there, you got it out there.
Mm-hmm.
You accomplished it. Even if no one's looking at it, you got something that you made yourself out there.
He's not
Nobody
wrong.
else can make that. Nobody else can make that but you. So do it. Just fucking do it.
Or you could use one of those things that you've seen people use as what was it, pit crews or whatever, basically where they find the picture and just do it that way.
As
Uh,
long as the creator allows it. There
right.
is yeah, there are usage stuff inside of like the Pickaroo like before you start making one. As long as like they say you are free to use it for like stuff like that, as long as you give credit. Yeah, you can use that.
Mm-hmm.
Um but like I said, there's a bunch of free ways if you want to have any form of like PNG or anything like that. The PNG software that everyone uses, Chaya included really, all like they're free. Like at
Mm-hmm.
least for like Video 2 Mini, it's free. You can donate if you want to, but it's free.
Yep.
So again, like fucking like get out there and make something. Again, if even if no one else like is looking at it, it doesn't matter because you put something out there that nobody else can because it's something that you made.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else can make something exactly like what you made.
And
So
just be
fucking do it.
yeah, and just be careful with some communities and stuff. If you try to make it your way, some people will be like, "Oh, you're copying such and such person, or you're doing this
Why
with
shouldn't you
another
tell a
person or
secret on a
whatever."
farm? Because the potatoes have eyes and the corn has ears.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at your chat. God damn.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. Keep it going. Like just keep it going.
But
And
yeah,
those nibbles keep growing too. I'm proud.
oh, seven hills.
I knew I trusted the right chat.
Microstarium warriors. Will you guys stop nibbling on my tail?
like I said, we might hit that like 175 tonight. We're already about to hit the 50. Look at that.
Oh my
Bada bing,
god.
bada boom. Let's go. Hey, you wanna be fucking crazy?
What?
Be fucking crazy. If I was the 50th.
Oh my god.
Who would have thought?
You're an asshole.
Oh, who would have thought? Well, I try.
Oh my god. Uh, but yes, would you like to share any memorable experience or story as a streamer?
Oh god. Oh god. Which one?
It doesn't matter, dude.
Which one? Uh, let's see. What I have quite a bit of memorable experiences as a streamer. A lot of which catch me off guard to this
Hmm.
day. Uh, but they're always funny. They're always funny. I mean, hell, just recently, like I mentioned before, like we hit like the $1,000 on like a charity stream.
Yep, that
Or,
was pretty
that was
funny.
Yeah, just a trans rights charity stream. Fuck yeah, just fuck yeah. That I never thought I'd ever hit $1,000 for that. Like that was all chat. That was everybody who was watching. All I did
Mm-hmm.
was make stupid jokes on like a screen and bounce up and down for a little while. It was funny. But
Yeah.
like yeah, the most I ever got for charity, I think it was a St. Jude's charity stream I did years ago, and that was like around 111.
That's not bad.
If not, I think it was like a little bit out past that. But like like it being able to like surpass that like a motherfucker for that last charity stream was insane. Definitely shout outs to our boy Tofu, because
Mm-hmm.
they pushed that shit. Uh and of course shout outs to my goblin Giovanni for also helping push that shit. That was insane. That was insane. I thank everybody for that one still. I cast cringe memory on Zach. Please don't. Please, I have many of those. I have many of those. You
Oh,
see, back when I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy 14, another memorable cringe experience. There was like a random, I think it was a Vieira, like walked over to like me and a buddy. He's like, "Hey, a friend really wants to meet you guys, but they're really too shy to come say hi." So I was like, "All right, cool." So we followed them, and then there was just like small little like there's just a small little aura with pink hair, just like acting all shy in the corner of Limsa Lominsa. And turns out that that was Chaya. So there you go. Another cringe memory. I'm kidding. But that is actually how it went.
yeah.
That
And
is actually how that
oh,
went.
what about the Amric one?
The which one?
Lord Amric, when you were in the cutscene?
Oh my god. Back when I was in a cutscene with like fucking Emmerich, and then out of nowhere, somebody cosplaying Sir Emmerich with the name Sir Emmerich just staring at me, bows, and then just goes, "Tally ho," and walks away. Was fucking wild.
Yeah, you
It's
thought
like
at
I
first.
caught him after the cutscene before, like I guess I caught them after the cutscene before they could actually leave. So they went, "Oh, how's it going?" and just left. It was a funny time. It was a
Yeah.
funny time. Keep nibbling. Keep nibbling. We're
uh,
under the 50 mark left. But oh my gosh, yeah, like that, like I gotta say honestly, when it comes to like most memorable thing that's happened at least recently, has definitely been the hitting 1,000 for a charity. I don't think I could ever like top how like just immensely like happy and proud I was for that. Not even like in myself, just in like the community as a whole, because I like that was just insane. That was just insane. I don't think I could top that myself ever.
right.
No matter what I do, I don't think I could ever top that.
But there is one memorable thing I do remember when you just started stream, I sent some bits to you.
Oh god. Oh god. Are you talking about the bit jump scare?
Yes.
Man, you got me when I was like talking and I wasn't paying attention, and then suddenly just fucking loud ass bit noise because I accidentally had my volume turned up too fucking high. Because sometimes I'll wear a beanie whenever I'm on the PC, and when I do that, I have to have like my volume turned up a bit higher. And so whenever it's time for streaming and everything, because like my face tracking doesn't work with the beanie on too much, I take that off. And sometimes I forget to turn the fucking volume back down. That was one of those gosh damn times.
And I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
And yes, people are scared of my wallet half the time.
Bro, I'm scared of a wallet.
Yeah.
Every time bills come up, I just go, ah! I sail away for a few days until the IRS leave me alone.
When would they ever leave me alone?
Never.
All right. Okay, next question. What challenges have you faced in your streaming career and how did you overcome them?
Uh, actually,
I
that's a
know
good one.
someone that
That's a
broke
pretty good
Cyber
one.
Chimp with a 320 sub bomb.
If I remember correctly, I was shit out of luck for yeah, I was completely shit out of luck for streaming for a while. Um, a few good years ago. More proof that I'm here in the good old sunshine state of fucking Florida. You know, the Australia, the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Take your time, Plague.
we got absolutely uppercutted by a hurricane called Irma. Um, I pretty much just told Chad, I was just like, yo, hey guys, look, I might go like missing for a little while. I'll respond as long as I have like internet and like some form of like way of just telling you guys, hi, how's it going?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Irma hit. Me and D Boy, actually, good old Dustin, were just walking around outside because there was a huge evacuation order, right, for Tampa as a whole. It was just like, get the fuck out because it was going to be bad. It was a Cat 5 hitting Florida from Miami, going all the way up. It's fucking like balls going up to the top, okay? It was bad. But we ate that fucking hurricane. And when I say we ate it, when it hit Tampa, it was a Cat 3, borderline Cat 4. And for those who don't know what that means, it means big storm do big bad. Big storm be big bad. Me and Dustin were just sitting on their porch after we were walking around for a little bit because the rain and everything started. And all we were doing, because it like just turned a little bit dark, we just were watching Transformers blow up in the distance like fireworks. Uh, and in turn of that happening, power was out in our general area and of course all throughout Tampa for almost a month. I feel like it was close to a month. It was about a good like week and a half, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was almost a good month. We were just without power.
Right.
So and my phone for some reason just didn't want to connect to the to the tower anymore because I guess the towers got damaged too for phone reception. So I was barely ever able to connect to like a tower just to like go like, hey Discord guys, I'm alive. We just don't have power. It took me forever to be able to get that. I had to like fucking struggle. Um, but yeah, no, like we were without power for close to a month, and I couldn't even check to make sure like all my like PC stuff was still working or not, because of course when stuff like that happens, who knows, you know what I mean? Like sure you might unplug it, but like what if like something happened? What if like a lightning strike just hit too nearby and your motherboard decided I feel like dying today? Like you never know. It's a PC, right?
Right.
So like I couldn't check any of my shit. I wasn't able to communicate with the outside world. It was a rough and tumble little time. But no, like we got through it. We got through it. Thankfully everything ended up working out okay. The last hurricane we had just recently that knocked our power out for a while was the tropical storm hurricane combination where we got hit with both not even a week apart.
Yep.
But
I
that was
remember that.
fine. Yeah, that was fine. I just kind of like I think yeah, I actually had phone service that time, so I was able to like post in the Discord, "Hey guys, I'm alive." And you see is me with a thumbs up in like a dark room with
All
room
right.
temperature cup noodle I just poured like a bottle of water in and just let it sit for a while. So I just had depression noodles. It was a great time. It was a great time. I was surviving off of like sad noodles and seaweed snacks. So I was prepped. I was prepped that time. And I actually had a fucking service so I could talk to people. So it was all right. It was all right. And one of my buddies was crashing with me who lives out in St. Pete because St. Pete was underwater.
Damn. Oh, yeah, was
Yeah.
it the first hurricane or the second one that hit where I used to live, and I was, like, about a certain amount of distance from you, and, of course, the power went out, and
Yeah, I think that was the recent one for you, right?
yeah, and that's when I
Yeah,
was living
that
with my
was you. Yeah,
sisters.
yeah. You were getting hit with the. If it was the most recent one, like this past like year, I think, right?
It was the one where you guys had that both hurricanes, and then they told basically, if I remember right, it completely wiped out, like, the Chimney Rock
That's
completely.
easy.
Yeah, no,
That's
no,
easy.
seriously, seriously. There was buildings and everything, but it was, like,
Yeah.
demolished, completely
Yeah, no,
gone.
that's how our hurricanes hit. Like a lot of Floridians, of course, are like there's that meme like, oh, it's a hurricane. I ain't leaving until Waffle House closes. You know what I mean? Like, which is actually real, by the way.
It
They
is
report
real.
if Waffle House is closed on the fucking news. I shit you not. That is a fucking thing. Um, it's not just a meme. It is 100% real.
He
But
showed me.
yeah, it's fucking funny. I love it. But yeah, no, like Irma was the one where everybody like had to evacuate because like it was like, look, like houses will be uprooted, and they fucking were. There was flooding everywhere. The most recent one was just last year, where we got hit with a tropical storm and then hurricane. By the time the hurricane hit us, I think it was a Cat 2, maybe?
Hmm,
Cat 2, maybe Cat 3. I can't remember. I think it might have been a Cat 3. But like,
probably.
yeah, I think it was a Cat 3, borderline Cat 2. And then I believe it circled back up and hit like where you used to be.
Yeah, before we moved up here.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent most of that time just drinking rum with my buddy who was over. I shit
Mhm.
you not. We had no power. What the fuck else was I supposed to do? So we just like
Right.
hung out. Yeah, no, we literally like I would just charge my Switch in my car with a car charger, and we just sit there and play Mario Party together. And like just slowly like pass out so we can just like sleep through the entirety of it because we were without power. They were without a home at the moment because it was underwater.
Damn.
There's a lot of flooding in our area entirely. Like hell, we have a new swamp right now. uh, I kid you not, we have a new swamp. I'm waiting for the gators to move in because they will literally migrate. Gators migrate. It's weird. All right, you know how weird it is to just be like driving down the road and then like during a huge like big ass fucking like thunderstorm that you cannot see more than like 3 feet ahead of you, see a gator marching across the fucking street like he owns the joint because I sense water in that general direction. I'm gonna fucking lay in it. Yeah, that's what happens here. It's
Oh, yeah,
great.
yeah. I looked it up, and this was back in August, almost a year ago in 2024 on the 7th.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the tropical storm that hit us along with the hurricane right
Yep.
after. Not even a week and a half after.
Dang.
We got fucking double teamed. I will say I'm very happy though because I don't think either one of those hit Puerto Rico. When Irma hit us, it hit Puerto Rico first,
Damn.
and yeah, I think There's a lot of places in Puerto Rico that are still recovering.
Oof.
Well, again, they're not part of the states in the sense of like a state. They're just a territory. So
That
they
is
don't
true.
get yeah, so they sadly don't get like a lot of help that they need.
Right.
Um yeah, so like there's a lot in Puerto Rico that are still recovering. There's still places that are without power. And the current power people that went down there like we're gonna set you guys up with generators and everything. I haven't been doing shit. To the point where there was literal protests for the power company going on in the fucking capital. It was insane. They were threatening them to get off of the fucking island. Which fuck yeah, honestly, if they ain't doing their goddamn job, get off the island.
Right. But
Oh
it
god,
is what
I
it
love Puerto
is.
Rico. I love Puerto Rico. You don't fuck with the Puerto Rico.
Yeah, note to self, do not mess with the Shadow Star Arts.
Oh yeah, do not mess with my feisty Latina. They're currently playing date everything, so they're occupied for now.
Yeah. And that's why I gave the sign. It says, do not enter unless you have food.
Yeah, yeah, that is currently hanging up. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh,
And what did you think of the signs I sent for you both?
Oh my god, that was funny. I was just like, God damn it, Chai. Oh yeah, I ate those Sour Patch, by the way.
Oh, how did you feel since I sent those to you guys?
I pulled it out as I looked at Sammy. I was like, Sammy, you don't like the watermelon, do you? She's like, I don't like Sour Patch. No, I was like, perfect. And I opened it and just started eating it right in front of her. She's like, all right, you go, I guess.
I don't like date everything, it's
I
not
don't like to eat
interesting
everything.
for
It's not
me, and it's just
interesting for
wrong
me.
to me.
It's just wrong to me. No, that's fine.
Yeah, but when I sold those shirts, I'm thinking, yep, this is fit you and Sammy, of course. I mean, am I wrong?
No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't wrong.
So you
I
both figure
can't say
out whose
much.
shirts belongs to who, huh?
Oh yeah, no, that was easy. That was easy.
Yeah, because when I was back at home in December of my homestay and all, and I saw that sign where it says, "Do not enter unless you have food," I'm like, "Yep, that is Sammy right
That's a
there."
raccoon. That is the raccoon right there.
But yeah, and I basically broke this boy the first time when I sent him a gift, which was the blanket, wasn't it?
Oh my god, yes, the JoJo that was part 2 Battle Tendency. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm a big JoJo guy. I love JoJo. It's fucking great. All right. You give me buff guys screaming at each other and I'm just like, "Fuck yeah, let's go." All right.
But
It's
yeah.
great. It's great.
All
Get
right.
out of the
Next question before we take our break. How do you
Well, thank
stay motivated?
bro, I don't think I know half the time. Like it that's hard to explain because I get asked that question sometimes already. For me, I think I'm like one of those special cases. Because like I know for some people after they start doing this for a while, it feels more like an obligation or it feels like a job. And it's never felt that way to me. It's just a very fun pastime and it's a very fun little like thing I love to do. And I think my ADHD hyperfixation has not let the fuck go of it since I started it years and
Chaya is
years
a big
ago.
cutie.
It has not stopped when it comes to content creation as a whole for the past 10 years.
Damn.
Like, yeah, no, it's fucking crazy. My soul just left my body.
And Traveler, I am not a
But
cutie.
yeah, no, you're a platypus.
Oh my
Harry the
gosh.
platypus. Oh my god. Um, but no, like it hasn't left me alone. So I think like my ADHD, my unmedicated ADHD hyperfixation probably helps in that regard because I always have that drive to make something. I
Mhm.
always have a drive to make something in general, which is why I like writing, is why I like drawing, is what just all these things. Like it's a form of creation and I love that. So I think my ADHD just locks onto that and it's constantly just releasing dopamine. I don't think that's ever gonna fucking stop.
Nope.
So that's just how that is. So
Yeah,
when
and
it comes
have
for me staying motivated, but at least when it comes to streaming, I can't stop. I've tried. Like, oh my god, I literally no, legit. I'll go on a vacation and I'm still like messaging in my Discord. I'll still be doing things, or like I'm trying to take a break, and I just can't stop at least wanting to do something or getting that drive. To, like, I want to stream. I'll get that drive
right.
on a vacation. I've literally been in Puerto Rico with Sammy, and I just like looked over at them when we were like laying down at like maybe 10:30 at night because we're about to head out to the beach the next day. I look over, I'm like, hey. I want to stream right now. And she's like, go the fuck to bed. Like, okay. Like,
I know that feeling,
oh,
dude.
yeah, no, that's just how that is. Like, so saying, and plus, there's no real like answer to like the stay motivated. Like, everybody's different.
Right.
Everybody's different. For me, it's just crazed hyperfixation. And I don't think I could stop even if I wanted to because I've tried. I've tried taking a
Mm-hmm.
break. It doesn't last long. Um,
You're not wrong.
it's wild. I can't escape. I'm stuck here, which means you're stuck with me. Uh
That I've been stuck with you for almost 3 years. What do you
I,
expect?
I'm talking about everyone here in general. That's just
Well,
how it is.
but yeah.
You know it, you know it. But yeah, that's just kind of how it's been, honestly. Um, if people want to stay motivated, just find something you're passionate in. If you're
Mm-hmm.
passionate in it, you'll have a natural drive to keep it going. if you're just like, oh, I want to like make like I want to stream, but I don't feel motivated to stream. Well, you gotta find out what's going on with that. You know what I mean? Like, what is it that's not making you want to stream? Pinpoint that, and then try to work on things from there, if anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, oh, I don't feel like streaming. I'm like, why? I'm tired. Well, then go the fuck to bed. Stream when you're not tired. Oh, like, and of course, there's other reasons. Like, somebody might be like, oh, well, I don't want to stream because, like, fuck, who knows? Like, maybe like, it's getting late and like no one's going to really be watching me at this time. Oh, well, maybe in your fucking time zone. But then again, you know how many fucking night owls there are? You know how
Get
many
ready to
like other
count.
places? Do you know how many other places in the gosh darn world there is? Come on now. But like, yeah, there's always an answer to something. It might not be like the answer to like everything, but that you can kind of start working on things. Start one
Right.
little step at a time. Find your own answers for that one because nobody can answer like the motivation thing for you.
Right. And for me and stuff,
Yeah.
yeah, for me, I usually talk to people and say, hey, let's do a collab in a certain month or whatever. And they be like, that's way ahead. I'm like, just wait. Because, for example, I have somebody in August and right now we're in July.
Can
And
I
of
can I
course,
use my example?
sure.
Yeah, you messaged me like, "Hey, I want to do a collab with you in fucking July." I was like, "In July?" You're like, "Yeah." It's like, "Does that work for you?" I was like, "I can barely plan 4 days ahead." Yeah, it'll work with me, but just give me like a 2-week notice so that way I can like write things down and be prepared for it. You gave me like a 5-day notice. Months went by because you asked me this like what, like 6 months ago,
Uh huh.
like yeah, 4 to 6 months ago. That's why like yeah, message me 2 weeks in advance to make sure I have the time because like my job will just schedule me wherever the fuck they want. So it's like yeah, just make sure I'm good. Motherfucker messages me 4 to 5 days out. Hey, don't forget like our little collab thing that we're doing is like this Saturday, and I was just like okay, and in my head I'm going. Huh? Fuck. All right. I was gonna be out of town Saturday. I guess I'm gonna switch that around. I gotta just like change the stuff around. This should be fine. Like you're fine. Like don't worry, you're fine. I just found it fucking hilarious.
Hey, I always wait till the end of the month just to be on the safe side, okay? Because things may happen, you know?
I always wait till the end of the month. It is the 5th. It is the start of the month.
No,
You
no.
messaged me, I think the 1st, to make sure that I was like there. No, you messaged me the 2nd. You gave me 3-day notice. I think.
I think it's in the
Yeah,
pin.
no, yeah. Literally, hey Zach, will you get the chance? Send me your logo and PNG, please, and thank you. Since we're having the interview this Saturday at 9:30 p.m. EST.
Dude,
That
I
is
pinned it.
no,
I pinned it.
that is Jill. I don't check fucking pins. No, you sent that to me. Fucking Jill, the 2nd of July at like 7 a.m. I replied, okay, at 3 p.m. that day. And I'm like, fuck, all right, I got 3 days to figure this out now.
Wait. No, because I talked to you June 19th. I talked to you June 19th. It says, oh, before I forget, since I have
Yeah,
you down for the
yeah. You're like, yeah, no, you were telling me like what day it would be like, okay, I have you down for the 5th. I was like, yeah. Again, I told you like when you were first telling me this, give me that good like notice because like I am stupid as fuck. Uh sure, it was 2 weeks, but like God. My memory is trash. So like
You're
I'm over
fine,
here
dude.
freaking out like, oh fuck, I got 3 days. I gotta figure shit out now.
You're fine.
Uh yeah, no, like I'm all over the fucking place, but you knew that already.
And basically, I keep piling myself over and over, like trying to get some artwork done, talking to people with collabs and interviews. And I do interviews like once a month and stuff, you know.
Yep. And now you're over here getting made fun of by me.
You always make fun of
What
me,
about
goober.
it? Who would have thought it? It was only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before I came onto your channel and right in front of your chat, and I start just laying into you.
Oh my goodness.
You should have known. Yeah, should have known.
You're such a goober.
Yeah, I try.
All right, since we've been going for this long, we're going to take a quick intermission break. If you guys need something to drink, something to eat, if you got to get up and stretch, use the dragon's room, do that right now, and we will be back shortly. All right, and we are back.
Oh
Oh my gosh,
wait,
Zach.
sorry. Sorry. Would you prefer a?
7 hells. Will you guys stop nibbling on my tail, damn it?
No, keep it going. We will hit 200 tonight. We will hit it.
Oh, 7 hells, I swear. What am I gonna do with you guys?
Let us keep nibbling.
No!
Michelin star. Michelin
Uh,
star.
before I forget, if we reach our goal on coffee and everything, I will play a scary game, which is Poppy's Playtime.
Oh, that ain't scary. Come on.
Hey. Playing's a witness to this. Basically, when Huggy comes around, I get scared when we play Tears of Nowhere. Huggy is not my favorite monster.
Okay. You want to play a scary game? I can show you a scary game.
And what scary game would that be?
Oh, I'll send you one or two. I played a lot of horror games in my early days. I have a backlog of older horror games.
I have some on my wish list. Basically, there's this one where if it follows your camera or whatever, then basically, yeah.
Those don't exist, Plague.
What? Baby pictures of him as a gator?
Bruh.
What?
That's why we can't have nice things, Jaya.
Hey. If you were around at that time, and I think you know as well too,
You think
that
I crawled out of the primordial soup as like a fucking reptile? What the fuck?
Well, you are from Florida.
Thank you, so thank you. No, all Floridians are born as skaters. Exactly. I was born as a creature.
You are a creature, which is a gator.
Exactly. No, a Floridian.
But yeah. but yeah, in his server, I'm known as the Jinxer.
Yes, because every time you fucking say, "Well, at least this didn't happen," it fucking happens.
No, seriously, if you were there, Zach, I was collabing with another friend, and we were playing Demonologist, and I named the title saying, "Will we survive this?" And stuff happened badly.
Motherfucker.
What?
Well, we can't take you anywhere because you do shit like this. You do shit like this, and we can't do anything about it.
But
You have
hey,
this aura that just literally tears people apart. There's nothing people can do.
but yeah, when we were talking to our island friend and everything, Blake's not wrong, but again, when he comes back to VR chat to play Tears of Nowhere, and I said I am not going to say that magic word or whatever. He's like, "Oh, I will if you're streaming it."
I bet you die within the first 5 minutes. Well, no shit. Chill. That was going to happen regardless.
Yeah, and Sammy's still mad at me for that time when it was just me, Sam, and another random person or whatever. And it was fog round. We didn't know who it was. And I said, and it was at the 50-second mark. It was at the 50-second mark. And I said, we might survive this. And boom, here they come.
I remember that. I remember that. Oh my god. We might survive this. Fine.
Sammy was the only one that got killed.
This is why we can't take you anywhere. One of us fucking died. Guys, we're getting so close. We're getting so close to that sweet, sweet, succulent 200.
Will you guys stop nibbling on my tail?
Do it again. Do it again. Don't listen to them. What are you?
Hey!
No, you can't like let them boss you around. This isn't their chat. This is your chat. Do what you were meant to do.
Zach.
And eat. Consume. Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask. Where the hell did you come up with the idea for calling me the emergency food?
I honestly don't remember. I do not think it was. I do like. Even like the popular belief, I do not think it was Genshin Impact because I never really played a lot of Genshin Impact.
Right.
Um, I genuinely just think that I was just like, you're a small, like, small little creature. Fuck it. That's our lunchbox right there.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Were you the one that was playing that Dragon Ball Z game for the memorial for what's his name at the time?
Yes, yes, yeah. I was playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That's what it was because yeah, no, that's what it was. You're right. You're right. No, because in the very opening of the game, Goku is using their tail to fish, and
Mm-hmm.
you're like, you're using your tail to fish. I was like, yeah. You keep talking. I'm gonna use your tail to fish. And they went, no, you can't do that. I was like, yes, the fuck I will. And we just went back and forth. I was like, fuck it, no, you're the emergency food. That's what that tail's for. Get the fuck back over here. We're going fishing. And it kind of just stuck around there. It's just emergency food.
Right.
Um, that's why I was like, I knew for a fact it wasn't Genshin Impact. I knew for a fact it wasn't that. Oh my god.
And you're probably wondering why I call you Starfish, huh?
Because it's the only thing that's star shaped in the sea.
That and also sometimes you act like Patrick the Starfish from SpongeBob,
Annoying.
but in a good way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that.
Oh my
The more you know. Wait, fucking, you're over here doing the more you know.
God.
Oh my god.
No, Solo, no. Ugh, I
Oh my
swear.
god. Motherfucker over here dropping the more you know on me. Fucking hell.
Zach, I think you're gonna have a laugh at this one because basically Solo here, he did an artwork and I was working on my PNG for Spyro when I play it, right? And
Mm.
Plague here decided to do this for shits and giggles. I sent it to you in DMs.
What flavor pie is?
They say
What
it's like
flavor is?
cherry pie flavor.
That's not cherry pie flavor. That is not. Somebody accidentally put the dragon and a lot. Somebody accidentally knocked over the fucking like Minute Maid strawberry like lemonade drink mix into the fucking pie tin again. God damn it. God damn it.
Oh my god, Plague, really?
Uh, cherry cotton candy bubble gum pop flavor. Delicioso.
Yeah, because basically some of my community calls me the cherry pie, and of course
Just
our
to send me
island
a
dragon
meme.
friend
Always
calls
send
me,
memes. Chaos.
yeah,
Always send memes. Always send memes.
do an
Memes are
arc.
what cause us to continue living as a civilization.
All right, but then
Memes are what carry us on.
yeah, but like I said, the cat, some part of my community calls me the cherry pie or whatever, and basically some people say my hair looks like cotton candy, and of course our island dragon friend says your hair looks like cotton candy, and also you're like a bubblegum dragon.
Cotton candy. Did you hear about like the dill pickle flavor of cotton candy?
I have not.
Now you'll think of it every time someone says that now.
Oh, seven hells.
You're welcome.
Anyways, next question. How do you approach problem solving in your streaming career?
Give me an example. Like
Basically,
what?
you
Something breaking?
know, well, problem solving in your career, basically like the communities going out of whack, or with some people, who say they're at this age, but then you find out the truth about them, that kind of stuff.
Okay. I see. Meme has been provided. Let's see. Cannons, all the cannons. Yeah, I know, right? Well, thankfully, I haven't really had to deal with any of that. Thankfully, um, like that's been the the big help. Is that like the community has just been super fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, fuck off, chaos. I see the meme. I cast extremely slow internet.
Oh,
Oh
seven
my god,
hells.
I love it. But like I said, like thankfully, like we've only had a couple like little hiccups here and there for just like a bad egg popping in, just causing some
Right.
trouble, whatever. But like other than that, never really had too big of like problems in that sense. And whenever we do have a problem, like the mods are super fucking good at what they goddamn do. We all just sit down and go, okay, here's the issue. The fuck we gonna do about it? And we just sit down like a fucking the Knights of the Round Table and figure shit out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's super useful. Um, let's see. I normally keep my streams normally around like the 16 plus anyway. I don't keep any NSFW stuff anywhere in my servers or nothing like that.
Right.
Like
Right.
that, yeah, that's all like an extra fucking mess I don't want to deal with. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like it kind of helps in that regard as well. Less that
That
you
is
like
true.
people have to like stress about.
And
Oh
plus, if
god,
you
I saw
kind
the
of think
stream.
about it, some streamers I know do have not safe for work channels and other stuff. But for me,
Yeah.
I only have one thing where it's not safe for work, but it's mostly just for memes or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I don't even have that.
I do because, some people enjoy a little adult humor, if you think
Well,
about it.
yeah, adult humor is one thing. But
Mm-hmm.
like seeing something is another, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like fuck, I goddamn like me and TC or like what like made some fucking dick jokes back and forth in the goddamn Discord before. That's
Mm-hmm.
whatever. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy, but still like that. But it like just mild ones. You know what I mean? But we
Right.
don't like have a like no like channel like that in there because fuck that. Fuck that. Plus, I just don't like that really myself. So it's like makes things easier and like I don't want that in my Discord anyway. So
Yeah.
away with me.
But the thing is, I don't care about the not safe for work memes because, like I said, adult humor stuff. But for me, it's like if you're gonna do not safe for work art, I'm sorry, but that will have to be somewhere else and a different server or one of your friends' server and everything. You know?
Yeah. It's like keep that elsewhere. I don't let that stuff on mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Right.
It's not that I'm against it. It's just I don't want to have that stuff in my server kind of deal because I just don't want to deal with that. No, I'm
That
good, thank
is
you.
true. But yeah,
Yeah.
because God, uh, I think you were there, or I think it was the time when you and our Island Dragon friend and Sammy was there as well too. We were just playing Terrace of Nowhere off a stream, and you raided into them, but you left, and it was just me, our island friend, and Sammy, of course. But we were
Mm,
just playing
mm.
Terrace of Nowhere and everything, and this rando person came up, and when they saw my character in stream, well, not stream, but on VR chat or whatever, and they came up to me saying, "Oh, I want to do this to you," and I'm like, "No, no." And some people have
You.
dance sits, yeah, and I basically said, "No, no, no, whatever," because
Yeah.
it's just
First off, where's your fucking manners? You know what I mean?
right.
You don't treat a fucking other human being like that. Like what the fuck?
Mm-mm.
You
And
don't do that
I
shit.
and you
Fuck.
guys know I don't have dance sits. It's just mostly, personal space, and I only allow certain people I
Yeah.
know and trust in my space.
Yeah, because VR or not, that's still somebody that feels like they're right in your face.
Right.
Yeah.
But then, of course, I know Sammy was trying to get them and all, but they were moving too fast because I was trying to back away, whatever. So basically, he stepped up, kicked them out, and all that. But what we heard from their voice and
Good.
stuff, but basically, they were like 13 years old and had the Alvin and Chipmunk kind of deep voice ordeal. Yeah, but
First
it was a
off,
modded.
hilarious. I'm about to say, yeah, first off, hilarious. Second off, Jesus Christ, like that is such like a childish move.
All right.
And now it makes sense. They were a child.
Mm-hmm. But then
Oh
later,
god.
he basically reported them saying for sexual harassment to my female friend.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exactly what the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
That is, that is exactly what the fuck it was.
And I thank Sammy and our Island Dragon friend about it too. I said, "Thank you guys, thank you," because,
Hmm.
yeah. And God, I remember it was you or I don't know which, but you guys said something. If anybody hurts me or makes me upset, you go with fist to like cuff the however you pronounce it,
Oh
dude.
yeah. Fisticuffs.
Yeah, and trust me, I
My
seen him
solution
mad.
to the problem as a Floridian is to just go ha 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 bunk.
No, I
There's
get
a
to
reason
just
why there's a reason why there is a meme. It's like for instance like the 100 man versus one like gorilla. everyone's just like, just send a Floridian. We wouldn't have to worry.
So basically, we send you and play. Got it.
uh,
What?
my God. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
All right. All right. Here's our next question. How do you handle the negativity, like the negative thoughts or whatever feedbacks from some people, like on blue skies, all that stuff?
Oh, you mean like the like hate stuff and stuff like that?
Yeah. How do you
Oh,
handle
well,
that?
perfect example. Perfect example, actually. I don't really normally get those, but they do happen. Everyone's gonna get some eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but so you know how I cross stream and everything. I'll stream on both YouTube and Twitch and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, two random like new names popped up on my YouTube side when I was with TC on one of
Yeah.
our streams. And they were just doing nothing but like just spouting hate on like just like my model or like all
Uh,
my stream is shit, all this other like whatever, you know what I mean? So I just kind of just went on to my phone, went to like the moderation and banned them and then hid all their messages so they can't talk no more.
right.
And they stuck around anyway in my stream for a while, which I don't care. That's giving me extra views. You know what I mean?
Right. Just
They
like
stick
that
around
one
for a little bit
bot that
longer.
came in basically saying something about your model and stuff. Then I'm like, oh boy, we got a
Yeah,
scammer.
yeah. No, but yeah. Oh my god, yeah. And that was it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't let it get to me because I don't give two fucks what like somebody I don't know and don't care about says when it comes to like my content or like my design and shit like that. The only
Right.
people's opinions I care about when it comes to that are those I go to. Like I go to Sammy for opinions on stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to Giovanni for opinions on stuff like that. Um, obviously those two, but like I'll go to a couple friends on the side as well if I need an opinion for something.
Right.
But like, or I'll if I want to, I'll ask the chat. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like when it comes to like just somebody coming in and just spouting hate for no real reason, for some reason it's like it has that slight sting. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be that slight sting, but at the same time, it's like, who asked you? It's like
Right.
who asked you? It's like because you get that slight initial sting, and then it's like, never mind. It's like never mind. I don't know who the fuck you are. Why do I
Mhm.
care? You probably go through a lot of other streams doing the exact same thing.
That is true. And of
It's like there's
course,
no. It's just like fuck off. It's just fuck off.
right. Right.
It's like, did I
And
make it?
but yeah, if it's just for shits and giggles, I understand. But basically, I got the one clip and I think you've seen it before on TikTok, YouTube,
Hmm.
whatever, okay? And someone called our friend such and such name, you know, called them a
Hmm.
dinosaur and everything. And I thought it was a little funny at first, but then someone said they're gonna do it when they see him. I'm like, please don't. But when they messaged me and they said, I'm gonna do it, I'm like, no. I had to put my foot down on that. Okay, some nicknames are okay and stuff, but if it's a person that doesn't know them and they call them by this name and everything, I mean,
You don't like if someone's actively said do not do that and then you continue.
yeah,
Don't
but
be surprised if you get banned in their chat. You know what I mean?
yeah, but
Because they put their foot down. It's like, here's my boundary. Do not cross it, and you cross it anyway. That's kind of your own fucking fault. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
We had somebody in both the Discord and in chat for like maybe about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And for some reason was really angry when it came to TC. And they
Uh-oh.
also just really enjoyed like arguing in general. And their excuse as to why they were always mean to TC is, oh, well, you're British and my like my great relatives or whatever, like ancestors, whatever, like fought in the revolution.
Oh goodness.
So I obviously hate Britain. That means I get to hate on you. And it's like, that's not how that works.
No,
Like, that ain't
no.
how it works. Like, that ain't how it works. Uh-uh. Like, we all put like we ended up like putting our fucking foot down eventually because again, they just kept going on and just trying to make arguments with
Mm-hmm.
every one of my fucking mods. So the mods went, do we ban them or like what do we do? And we just pretty much just like, if like we told them point blank, it's like you're on thin ice, you do one more fucking thing, you are out of here. And they never said another fucking word again. I think they're
Damn.
still. I think I think we got rid of one of their accounts, but they have they had a second account still in the Discord,
Hmm.
and they never said another word again.
Hmm.
And we just let that account sit there because it's funny to us.
Right. But
We
like I
didn't let
was
it stay. We didn't let that second account stay because we forgot. We let that second account stay as like a haha, fuck you
right.
for trying shit.
But yeah, like I was saying
Again, the
was
round table has spoken.
right. And
Eviction notice.
yeah, but the other thing is basically when they said that and stuff and the TikTok messages, and I'm like, okay, I got to put my foot down. And I basically wrote it out saying, if I'm co-living with this person or whatever, please do not call them that name because they've been called that name in the past, all that stuff and everything. I mean, if it's a first time chatter or a first time viewer and they don't know who they are, they'll
Hmm.
be like, okay, I'll call them this. And because, of the color theme and everything else. So technically, they went up to me, messaged me saying, oh, I am so sorry. Can you send me their username on Discord and stuff? And I was like, I would, but I'm not going to because basically,
That's not. Yeah. No. But I'll
yeah,
say. No. No. No.
no,
If anything, like, look them up. Join their Discord. All right.
that's what I did. I said, here's their Twitch link, here's the Discord, and you can apologize or ask them saying, hey, can I DM you or whatever, and that way you could talk to them.
Yeah. 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 It's
But
done. Yippee! Welcome back.
welcome back, Solo. But yeah, I try to, because if it's with me or whatever, I don't care what happens and stuff with me. And sure, I will have some panic attacks and everything, but I know
Right.
my
Right.
community worries about me half the time, but mostly for myself, I worry about my friends as well. Because
Yeah.
what, because some people are going through things, and I'm like, okay, something happens. And
Hydration is the key to performance.
thank you, Plague. And you need to hydrate too, Zach.
With what? I got a white monster. I got like one more sip of that there, and I have like a Dr. Peppy.
Oh, the barbecue water?
No,
Yeah.
oh god damn it! I always say barbecue water, but like Giovanni's got me saying Dr. Peppy lately, and it's just stuck. So you can blame my goblin for that one.
I just work here.
I'll take a sip of the Peppy though. It's mine me.
All right. Okay,
God,
next.
hydrate with water.
All right, next question.
Oh.
Who who motivates you to keep pushing forward? Like your friends, your community, or who helps you push forward in your career as a streamer?
Honestly, it's a little bit of all the above, including myself. Uh, just for like again, like the community has been amazing. I am very, very lucky to have like been able to like build a community that like I have today. Um, I don't think I'd be the same person without them, honestly. Like I've been able to
Right.
just open up and have just like a fucking chill little time with everybody.
Right.
And I wasn't able to be like that before, so it's like I owe these fuckers. I owe them. But no, like the community has been amazing, and it's definitely just again just wanting to like do stuff for them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, of course, like Sammy, everyone also just motivates me like, yeah, here's something you can do. Here's something funny you can do. And then there's just myself who nags in my own ear about, hey, we gotta make something else. We gotta make something else. Let's make some more stuff. Let's do more stuff. Let's keep creating something. And here I am. I'm still going.
Yep.
I haven't snapped yet.
But
Give
yeah,
me like
some
another 20 minutes.
who knows, who knows.
Yeah, we'll check again.
But for me, when I first became a streamer and stuff, I didn't know what streaming was about. And of course, I did my research and everything, but I was still scared. I was still nervous. I was still new to the community. But
That's
you,
fine.
yeah, you, TC, Sammy, Elise, so on, so forth, kept pushing me forward and everything. And again, I appreciate you guys. I really do.
It's an honor. It's an honor. You know that.
Mm-hmm. And I try to help push you forward, like with your
Mm.
the doll thing and stuff, or the
Oh,
transfer. Yeah, I helped
yes.
spread that around and
Yes.
everything.
I know. Thank you. Oh my god.
You're
For those who don't
welcome.
know, I still have the profile picture on on like Twitter right now. That's Sammy drew me with the Protect the Dolls shirt, and I
Mm-hmm.
fucking love that image so goddamn much. Trans rights, motherfucker. That's just how it is.
But yeah.
Oh my
And of
god.
course, with the music and stuff, because I talked to our
Mhm.
friend at that one time when it was my birthday, early birthday charity event for the not Traverse Project, St. Jude's and all.
Right.
And of course, I show my support on there because I ask their permission and everything when I do my art streams or Minecraft or any calm, relaxing stream, and we need music in the background. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and half of the time people will come to me be like, "Hey, I want to look for some new models or emotes." I'm like, "I got you covered because I sent them to Elise, I sent them to Sammy, and I sent it to the big guy himself, along with another person I know, which is Lampy. Shout out to him for rigging the model and everything." And I go for the VTubers that talks about their riggers or artists, everything, or you know, because I didn't have any emotes at the time because I made it myself with just a base I found, colored in, did a little bit of editing, all that kind of
I remember
stuff.
that, yeah.
Yeah. And I spoke the truth about that.
Yeah.
And then later on, I got a little bit kind of bigger, but not too big. And I got my own emotes. And of course, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to commission Sammy, be like, hey, can you do this or whatever?
So actually, I can actually do this. I'm gonna shout out 3 people right fucking now, actually. So as you can see, there's three of like images for me that are on screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
You have the me that lights up every time I go, that is a drawing by my lovely feisty Latina partner. That'd be Sammy, that'd be Shadowstar Art. They are amazing. They have commissions right now, by the way, that are
Mm-hmm.
open and they're on sale half off till the end of the month. But hee hee. And then the logo above me, I don't shout out them enough, but they deserve so much fucking love. It'd be MB. MB is awesome. MB did my logo for free because I won it in a raffle.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter how many times I told them like this is fucking phenomenal. I want to kind of like get you like a commission page from you to send you the people. They fought me for a while because they didn't want to give me a commission page to send their commissions to people because they just wanted to make more for other people, which is honestly just lovely. They're very sweet. They're lovely. They make amazing logos, and they did their own model and rigging themselves as well. It's very unique.
Ooh.
I love it a lot. It's EMBII. Definitely check
Okay.
them out. They're on social medias
You could
and
give
on
them
Twitch.
a shout out, dude. Just do I
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
exclamation
yeah.
SO because mods can do it.
You're right. Well, let me first. I'm gonna have some fun here real quick then.
All right, dude.
Whoa. Let
Don't
me make
worry,
sure the
chat.
first
It's fine.
one. Yeah, it's fine. It's just me, guys. It's all fine. All right. Well, here's the first one. This one is good old the Samis.
The
That is the good
sweet
old the
raccoon.
Samis. Yes, the feisty Latina that does my PNGs and most of my emotes. The other one that's done my emotes has been you already said it, Elise. Good old
Mm-hmm.
Smallies, the small assist.
Yep.
I love that the one that popped up was freaking you were in there as well. That's amazing.
Right.
That was awesome. Oh god. All right, let me make sure there yeah, okay. So MBs is fucking awesome as well. Let me give them their little shout out as well. The last one I can't give a shout out, Sally, because they're not on Twitch at the moment at least.
That's
They will
fine.
be again though.
But yeah, Zach, if you want to, you can shout out as many friends as possible and stuff.
Well, and here's the one that did my logo. Again, you'll see by like just their designs. It's great. It's really good. But
Okay.
oh my gosh.
Do it.
Oh yeah, and then the one that did my actual live 2D, that was Esmer. Esmer left for a while off the internet, but they are back again. They're
Ah.
it's good. Yeah, it's good to see them back. They're doing a lot better as well. I believe they were probably just doing some school stuff for a while, which is fair,
Which
honestly.
is fair.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But they're back. All links, or at least all names, are in my like on my Twitch panels. I didn't
Right.
realize how the hyperlinks work, so it's just the names. I need to do hyperlinks. I definitely do.
I don't know how they do it where they could click on the person. I just basically would be
It
like,
was
here,
weird.
well, yeah.
I don't know HTML. It's weird. It's confusing.
But yes,
It's so bizarre.
and of course, if she was here and all, I would give her a shout out. But right now, she's doing a re debut and taking a break from streaming. She will still be around, but she's re debuting herself and everything. But she is an
Oh,
amazing person. But it is if I have to go look and stuff, but it's okay. I just have to look for their name. Hey,
we
I
get
know
it.
how to spell it. It's just mostly my phone's like, oh, this is this person. I'm like, yes. But half the time my phone's like, nope, we're not gonna do it for you. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? But if I knew how to spell their last name and everything, but again, they are a sweet bean. It's Fallen Artizia because she's the one who did my model and everything. But the other person
Okay.
I'm gonna give a shout out to is a sweet chaos being here, and I think I spelled his name right. But yes, Lampy Moth.
Ha ha ha. Lampy. Okay.
Yep, he's the one that
Mr.
triggered my
Lampy, are you
model.
going to war tonight?
And they were playing Night Rain. Hell yeah. I
Yep.
love Night Rain. That's been so much fun
Soon.
lately.
Soon, my
Oh
friend.
my
Cookies?
god. Look at that moth.
Very
Oh,
soon.
look at that moth.
But yeah, he's a sweet bean, and I made kind of an artwork for him and all that stuff too.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, and of course, like we said, Elise did some of my artwork, and so did Sammy, and a few other people as well too, which you could check out about me and all.
Definitely go show some love to everybody. They all need it. Support your artists. Without
Mm-hmm.
artists, the VTuber community wouldn't exist.
Yeah, we don't support AI here. We do not.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right. I because here's the thing. I don't care if you use AI, but just don't credit yourself. Do not credit yourself. Trust me, do not. Or use the AI as saying, "Hey, can you rig this into a model, whatever?" No, just don't, because we already had one of my friends got ripped off by this person, and they had an AI model, and yep, it was
Ugh,
AI.
ugh, ugh,
Yeah,
ugh, ugh, ugh,
but yeah,
ugh, ugh.
but again, like I
All
said,
right.
you can use AI, but just don't do it to your, everything. But if you want an idea what your model may look like and stuff, send that to the artist who draws on the tablet. If
Yeah,
you
but I'll
want an
say
idea.
just support your artists. Like, all right, please, just support your artists. To
Mm-hmm.
sum everything up, go to an artist.
Right.
An artist will actually do things right.
That is true. And
An
don't
artist will do
rush
things
your
right and
artists.
will not. If I'll say, take care of your artist, they will take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
And screw AI. It's shit. It steals.
Right. That is true and stuff. And also do not rush your artists because they have real life like you do as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It may take some time, and also set a date, set a time, set a payment plan that you and your artist or rigger can agree on that will work out and stuff.
All right, what's next?
All right. This one you're gonna probably laugh at, but what do you call your community?
I actually haven't come up with a name for that yet.
Really? You called swamp cats.
Yes, yeah, no, I call them all swamp cats because that's what we call, or at least that's what me and a lot of my friends call gators around here.
Yeah,
And so it's only fitting. It's only fitting.
that is true. That is true. But yeah, for myself, it was mostly called Warriors and Adventurers, and it was kind of a tongue twister and kind of a lot on the mouth. Let's just say that.
Whoa.
So we kind of shortened it to a certain person, but we're not saying names about it. But again, they were in there. But let's just say stuff hit the fan. Is all I'm gonna say.
Mm, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, we switched to Crystarian Warriors, and it kind of works out because my character's from 14, and the group is Safe Haven and Crystariums, of course. But yeah. All right. What is your approaching to setting goals?
My approach is like the setting goals and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like what's your approach to setting goals? Like, do you have any
Ah,
goals?
like current goals.
Yeah, or goals you want to
Wake up at a decent
finish?
time tomorrow.
Yeah.
Start about to say start the short term. Oh my god.
Because here's the thing: if you reach like a certain follower goal, what do you plan on doing?
You know, I haven't fully decided. I currently have a 1K follower goal because we're like in the higher 600s right now. It's like that's the next big goal, and that's scary as fuck. I remember when I first hit 50, and I was just like, oh, who are you people?
All
And
right.
now, yeah, and now here I am slowly approaching 700, and I'm just like, okay, all right,
I
okay.
have to introduce you to the site called Foop Chat.
The what chat?
Foop Chat.
You're doing what to your chat?
Oh my god, no. It's called Foop a Chat. You can use your PNG, you can use your model or whatever. It's kind of like Russian roulette almost with whatever kind of thing, but it's basically where VTubers meet other VTubers and stuff. I'll send you
That
the
sounds
link.
terrifying. That sounds terrifying.
But yeah, you can meet some friends on there, new ones, old ones, whatever. And you talk to them with the timers and you get to slime ball them, put them in a jail cell and all that kind of stuff. But
Hmm.
yeah.
I am too shy for that shit, but
Mhm.
interesting.
But hey, you don't have to show your face. All you have to do is just show your model, like your
Well, yeah,
PNG.
I get that. I know, I get that. Strangers are spooky.
Hey, I met some
Oh god.
friends on there who uses them too. And I
No,
made some new friends as well.
no, that's good. That means it works. That's awesome. That's
Mhm.
awesome. Maybe we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Again,
I'm
I'm up.
I'm a I'm a little freak. I just keep screaming and doing what I'm doing, and then people just show up and just go, "That's all right. I'm gonna stick around." And I go, "Why?" Uh,
I
and
mean,
that's
if
how it's
you
been.
kind of think about it, you can make some friends who likes the same thing you like and all that.
Arson.
Yes. And also, you may have some collabs in the near future. Who knows?
Not me.
Dude, we
I don't know.
collab
15
before.
minutes from now. I was like, who know? Like in the future, who knows? I'm like, not me. I don't know. 15 minutes from now.
uh,
Oh God. But like, goals are funny.
mm-hmm.
Goals are very funny.
But yeah. And besides, truth be told, when I basically wanted to become a streamer because of you two, if you guys never kept pushing me forward and stuff, I would have not got out of my shell.
Yeah, no, I didn't really have anybody to do that for me, and it took me fucking years to get to the point where I'm at. I'm not talking like following wise. No, I'm talking like just personality, like letting myself just be how I am on the internet and just
Mm-hmm.
have fun and be myself kind of deal. It took me years and I didn't have anyone there to push me to be able to just do that. Which is why it's just like if there's ever a friend that's like struggling for it, I make it a life goal to fucking support and push them forward because I didn't have that. And I'm not
Right.
jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm not like anything about that. No, it's more in the like lines of like I didn't have this, but I can only imagine how much it like of a benefit it could be to have this. I'm doing it
Mm-hmm.
for you. Buckle the fuck up.
Right. And the other thing is too, of course, basically it's just because I told people about this. When you first see or talk to me, I will be shy, nervous, and a little anxious at first because I don't know you, you don't know me. But if we talk more and more, guess what happens?
They're stuck with you.
Yes, and I become the little tea gremlin.
You're definitely a little something.
Hey, what's
A
that
little,
supposed to mean?
a little bit. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. But yeah. But again, like Zach said, when they first met me, I was scared, I was nervous, and I was anxious. And basically, I was scared to talk in VC and both of their servers, to be honest. But when
And now
they,
here you are in like not private, but like public freaking VR chat like lobbies, just
Mhm.
screaming and having a good time with random people. I
All
can't
right.
even do that shit. I can't even do that. Like I oh god, you put me in a room full of random people I don't fucking know. I'm immediately like, hi. That's
Oh,
why
what if,
whenever I'm doing, if you notice, whenever I'm playing VR chat,
mhm,
with like you, Elia, all like the whole group, I'm always
right,
sticking around the ones that I know. I'm avoiding all the
right?
people that I have no fucking clue who the hell they are, and I'm sticking with my friends. I am that person at the party that is just like huddled up with my friends that took me to the party because I don't know the rest of them.
All right.
Like that's how I am. I can't kind of help that. I could always, yeah, true, like go out and just start talking to people. I kind of do. Like if there's somebody talking and like they bring up like an interest of mine, it kind of starts to help. I kind of break out and like talk a little bit,
Oh,
but
like
like
when I
mostly
introduced you to you and Draco.
okay, well, Draco just like showed up and didn't get off my bus. All right, they stayed on my bus and they kept threatening to eat Smolise. And you know what? I was about to let them. All right, that was an 8-hour drive. I was just like,
No, no, it
no,
was the
Draco's
one when
no,
we were playing
Draco's
Sea of
great.
Thieves. When we were playing Sea of Thieves.
No, I first got introduced to Draco in Among Us.
Oh yeah.
Doing your Among Us collab when they kept like when we could tell if Draco was the killer or not because they would die first all the time, and if they didn't die first, oh well, we know who it is.
Yeah.
And the one time, and I love telling this because this is like again my first like time being with Draco. I was the killer. I didn't kill a single person the entire game. And I just end up in a room with Draco. I go and we have proximity chat. So I just go, "Oh my god, you're still alive." They went, "I know, right? It's a miracle. I can play the game." Before they could even finish talking, I killed him. I killed him and laughed as I ran away.
Right.
And all I got in all caps is "you son of a bitch."
Oh yeah, you still hate me for that time when we were doing the hide and seek one and somebody
Yeah,
was
and you kicked me out of the hole right in front of the fucking like killer, and they just looked at me and went, "Oh, you die now, I guess." Oh yeah, fuck you. I didn't forget that. But yeah, I love that my first interaction with Draco was just me backstabbing them so fucking hard. And like
uh,
the fact that they were able to laugh along with that afterwards, like that was fucking phenomenal.
it was.
Yeah, the two of us clicked after that. Draco's just fucking been awesome ever since. I love them. They're
He
great.
is. Oh, I still remember that one time we played Sea of Thieves, and of course we were just doing our thing or whatever, and then the Meg appeared, and all.
Oh god. I remember that. I
Yeah,
remember that.
but yeah,
The
Eh,
trauma.
yeah, and then later on, you were saying, and the sea went black, and it really did.
Yeah, when you were getting used to like Sea of Thieves and everything, I was like, and then the sea went black. And you're like, why did the ship stop moving? And I was like, wait, what? I came up, I looked over off the side of the ship. I was like, no, no, tentacles start coming up from the fucking ocean. All you hear is, I was fucking kidding! Or something along those lines. Like, it was a
But
joke! I didn't mean it!
right. And what about that
Oh,
one time when we had the Skelly crew along with the Meg?
oh my god.
Uh, no wait, it was the Skelly crew, then the Kraken, and I said, at least it's not a Meg.
Yeah, yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
that.
What? And-
You wonder why you're named the Jinxer in the fucking Discord, huh?
hey,
You
hey,
fucking wonder.
hey, I just work here, okay? But the one,
Yeah, I know. I know. This time you actually do.
but the other funny
The
part
one time
was,
you use that on me is the time you actually do work here. I can't tell you otherwise this time.
and yet I don't get paid enough,
But that I can help you with.
right? Oh my god, my favorite clip of all is the one where Bear's like saying, "I thought you were getting it."
Oh my god. Whenever like you're like, I'll repair the ship. And me and Bear jump onto the island, and then you just go, hey guys, the ship's gone. We're like, wait, what? And you
No,
just
no, no,
look
no, no,
up
no,
at
no, no.
us.
No, no. We were on the island, okay, where the ghost is and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Because
but
you or somebody said that they got it. So we all got off the fucking ship.
me and Sammy
Now
did.
like, and then like Bear just looks over and goes, why is this ship sinking? And we all like, and I'm up there with Bear, so I just like run over and look down. The ship is just gone. It's like, why the ship sink? And you go, I thought when you guys were fixing it. It's like we were on top of the entire island. We were on the top of the fortress, and we just slowly looked down, looked at each other, looked back at where the ship was, looked back at each other, and went, huh. Well, fuck.
But hey, at least we
Because
had
what
the
do you
good
do?
memory.
What do you do in that fucking situation? The fuck do you do? Oh my god.
Sorry, but it was funny.
It was funny. Like, I can't even be mad. That was just fucking hilarious.
But
That was
yeah,
just fucking funny.
and if you kind of think about it, we did make some nice friends and amazing people that took us down, and they were like the Reaper, weren't they?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we met some pretty chill peeps.
Hmm.
They fucking killed us, and then they just went, "Hey, you want your shit back?" I was like, "Oh fuck, all right."
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they
but
were super chill. They were super chill. I wonder what
it
happened
is.
to them.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to them too. But it is pretty rare to find people like that. It is pretty rare, to be honest.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in a very PvP oriented game like that.
Right, right.
Hello,
And hey,
Cubine.
hey,
Hello.
Bean, and welcome for being the first time chatter.
Welcome.
Run while
What
you
you
still
buying?
can.
Yeah.
uh,
Welcome. Oh my god.
all right.
Oh
I already
god, the
asked that.
questions are almost over. Oh no.
Yep. Do you
Oh
have
damn.
any future projects coming up? I think we already asked that question, didn't we?
Well, you have one that's similar to it, like what projects am I working on? And they're currently all on the back burner at the moment because I've just been
Yeah.
so busy. But it's the ones from earlier. It's like the lores and everything else I'm trying to write and
Yeah.
everything else. And just like the big future ones is just getting my more game design stuff going because I want to fucking make some shit. I want to make some fun stuff. I went to college for 2 years for game design. I want to fucking use what like little tiny baby bits that I learned for something.
Hmm.
All right.
I
College didn't
mean,
teach me anything, but I want to still use what like the
right.
time I used.
I mean, if you kind of think about it, you could turn your friends into 8-bit characters.
Oh god, I've already like thought about just saying fuck it. I'm making like a fucking mini fighting game and it's just all my friends.
Who
We
are you
can
gonna
finally
add
beat
in
each
it?
other up. We can finally beat each other up.
Oh, speaking of beating each other up, I am going to be hosting a thing in December, chat, the 13th for St. Jude's, which you will see 16 VTubers face each other. It's not going to be player versus player, it's going to be PC versus PC. But yeah.
Most people just say computer versus computer, but sure.
You know what I mean. Yes.
Oh god, Chaya. Oh Chaya. Oh Chaya, Chaya,
Hey,
Chaya.
it's almost midnight. I know it's about 11:30, but it's almost midnight. And I only went to bed
Rookie
around
numbers.
7 a.m.
Friends fight, let's go. Fuck yeah. Well, I mean, I'm Floridian. What do you expect? What do you think is our pastime here besides like lifting gators over our heads for fun? All right. One of the things you do whenever you're coming of age, all right, you go into the river. You wait until like a head from one of the gators pop up. You wait till another one pops up, and then another one pops up, and another pop up, and they all look at you.
Oh
That means
no.
the
Plague,
battle
what
royale has.
did you
That means
do?
the battle royale has started. And you must fight to survive. And if you lose, you have to move to Georgia.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this for shits and giggles. I'm gonna do this for shits and giggles. If I get back on Soul Calibur 6, I'm gonna make a gator on Soul Calibur 6 and you versus the gator.
Oh my fucking god, no. I thought you were gonna make me verse somebody else.
Nope. Just for shits and giggles. And
I like how
besides,
I like how I technically have 2 players in the ring.
but yeah, basically your Zane characters on the sidelines, just what we were doing for shits and giggles, but still we're gonna add more VTubers. And well, we're just gonna see what happens. If this goes down on the long run and it was still good and everything, we're gonna do it again for next year for again in December.
As a fellow Floridian, I approve this game. Hell yeah.
Oh, and before I forget, I did add you to the Terror of Nowhere tier list.
Huh?
Oh yeah, you didn't know, did you?
No, what is this Tears of Nowhere tier list?
Oh, basically, if you're gonna be the survivor, are you gonna be the stunner? Are you gonna be the bait? All that kind of stuff.
Oh god, what did you put me as?
Not
It better be the stun.
no. Basically, we're waiting till October 30th to do it.
Okay, uh, I'm about to say, when it comes to me, I normally run face first into the enemy with a fucking metal pipe or a baseball bat, yelling, "Come at me, bitch! I ain't going down without a fight." All
You're
right,
like the bait.
I'm the fuck you.
What?
You put me as bait because you know I can take it.
Yep.
God damn it. God damn it. I already know on Halloween I'm doing my Dead by Daylight kill your friends lobby that I always do.
Ooh,
Those are always fun. Those
nice.
are always fun. Now that they've added so many more killers, I cannot wait to play Springtrap. That's going to be so funny.
Oh boy.
I cannot wait. It just white man jump scare.
But yeah, on the 31st, I was going to do a collab with a friend, but with the current situation they are in, it's questionable, but we're going to keep that on hold.
I'm about to say wait and see kind of deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it by ear. That's still a good couple months away. Play it by ear.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But
Oh
again,
yeah. Oh
but
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All
It's
right.
just be how it
Uh
be.
Next question.
Oi oi.
All right. What do you think of working with another streamer or a big group of streamers for like collabs and all?
I've been there, done that. It's fun. It's definitely fun. Again, it's hard to get out of your comfort zone, really. But like, if you get thrown into a bit of a group with at least one person you know, it makes breaking the ice with the others a little bit easier. So I did a collab with let's see, one second. I want to make sure I don't get any of the names wrong. I think I know it off the top of my head. Is it espresso?
I know you did a collab with me and stuff,
Hold on.
and you did a collab with TC. I know that.
Hold on. Do.
5 hours later.
I'm about to say I know I did a collab with a few peeps and they were really chill. It was really fun. Um
And of course, you do a
see.
collab with Sammy and Giovanni.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one. Well, yeah, of course I'm gonna do collabs with them. Why wouldn't I?
I mean,
I
fair.
have to. I'm about to say it's the trouble situation. Of course I'm gonna have to do things with them.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, you did a collab with me, you did collab with TC, and you did a collab with Elia and Cousin half the time, and with Elia's friends as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like yeah, no, I've been part of a couple. But no, I was with Espresso, I was with Madame Doom, I was with Count Julius for like where like Count Julius was like, "Hey, I want to do a collab with some friends." I was like, "Yeah, I'll join in." And then they threw in some extra people that I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, everybody was super fucking chill. It was a great fucking time.
Just like
But
how I
like
throw you in with Among Us.
yeah, just like how you threw me in with like Among Us, and like I got to know some of the peeps from there.
Mm-hmm.
Draco still like assaults me to this day. Uh, uh, but yeah, no, like, there's been like a really good like collaborations that I've been a part of. I haven't been part of a bad one yet. Every time I do one, I end up always like it's never been like, oh, I'm here to like hang out, get like into somebody else's community to get more followers and leave. No, I end up leaving with fucking friends out of it, which
Right.
I think is the cool part. That's the cool part. Um, like again, like I hung out with you. I ended up with some friends out of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
just look at Draco. They're stuck with me, or maybe I'm stuck with them. It's hard to tell sometimes. Uh,
And of
they
course,
match
you
my
met
energy
Plague.
very well. I met Plague exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like oh my god, I've had a good couple ones. I had a really good couple ones. I mean, hell, I met Giovanni through Elia.
And I met you through Elia, didn't I?
Yeah, you were following Elia first. You met Elia first.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever I started just playing a lot of 14 with Elia, that's how you discovered my ass.
Yep.
And the rest is history. But yeah, no, like that's just kind of how it is.
Right.
And I always enjoy those. I always enjoy like joining into like a little collab with some friends. And then and when I first say collab, I don't just mean like how me and TC do like a little thing almost every fucking week. I mean
Mm-hmm.
like an actual like planned out like, hey, we're getting this person, this person, this person into this, and we want to get like another couple people into this, and let's do like a big like thing. That's what I'm
Right.
talking about. I don't count just playing a game with a friend as a collab in that sense. That's just streaming together with somebody or just hanging
Right.
out with somebody on stream. Like it's a fun time. You know what I mean? I don't consider those like corporate kind of deals. You know what I mean? It's just like no, I'm just hanging out with somebody.
Right.
Like
And
this technically is like a little bit of a collaboration because it was a big like planned out event. You know what I mean? It was a big thing that
mm-hmm.
you planned months in advance. Stuff like that. But at the same time, here I am. I'm just treating it like a fun little like hangout session where I just get to bully you for like a few hours. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And I get to
Yeah.
bully you too.
Yeah, you try. But
But
yeah, no, like that's just kind of how it is. And that's why it's like I do like collaborations and
mm-hmm.
everything. It's like I don't get to do them too often. Normally whenever it comes to doing something, I'm normally just doing like I said, just like one of the little hangouts with friends already as it is. But if I do a collab, I'm normally making friends out of it, which
Right.
is awesome. Which is just
And
awesome.
and sometimes if you kind of think about it, because I remember that one time last year when I was just going through a lot of things and I was just stressed out and all that. And basically, I think it was you and cousin, or was it you and Giovanni that joined me in 14? Then Elia, of course, joined in. Right.
Joined you in 14, how
Basically, it was on my hiatus break. I was going through a lot and I wasn't feeling the best with stress and everything. And
cousin.
you, yeah, cousin joined, you joined, but then cousin had to go, of
Mm-hmm.
course. Then it was you. I think Giovanni was in there, wasn't he?
Possibly.
And then Elia appeared, and you guys made my day.
We do what we can.
Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing. I don't know what Giovanni calls me because they just call me Chaya. You used to call me Chaya, but now you call me emergency food.
I call you both.
Eh, from time to time. And of course, Elia, he calls me Chai once in a blue moon, but sometimes he calls me what? Tea tea kettle dragon?
Yeah, I mean, definitely sound like that.
Hey.
Hey.
But half the time he will call me emergency food when you're around and stuff.
Yo, yeah, yeah. I have that effect on people when it comes to like, oh, meme? Got it. Say no more.
But yeah, in his server, he did have it to switch to where it's like tea lady or whatever. And then I'm like, I don't care what you call me, just don't call me late for dinner. And I had to open my big mouth.
And now your name's late for dinner.
Yep.
Good fucking job. I could have told you immediately that's exactly what the fuck they would do.
Hey, I gotta learn the hard way, pal. I gotta learn the hard way.
Oh, you learned all right. You fucking learned the hard way all right.
But of course, I basically thought of a nickname for him since we've been friends for almost 3 years. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna talk to him, see if he's okay with it, and guess what his nickname is?
Hmm.
Bacon Buddy. I mean, he likes to bake and everything and cook half the
You both
time.
like to bake. Yeah, you both
Mm-hmm.
like to bake and cook. Yeah, so that makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
So yeah, that's his
Can't
nickname,
even argue
Bacon
with that.
Buddy. All right, last final question.
Oh
Do you
god.
do you plan on streaming more in the near future? Or
No, actually, I thought about it for a little bit, but I think I might stop. No, of course I'm gonna keep fucking going. Ah, there ain't no stop. I can't help it. I can't help it. In fact, I'm gonna be kidnapping my goblin again tomorrow for more Power Wash Simulator because we're trying to finish that up, and we got a lot more to
Right.
go after that. Yeah, we've just been going on like Power Wash dates lately. It's just been fun. It's been a good time.
Imagine if Sammy joins.
Oh my god. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they'd be interested in Power Wash Sim, but like they could. They definitely
They
could. They just can't do
could.
the career. The only thing the career is only 2 players, or else we would have fucking dragged them into it already.
Right, right.
That's what I'm about to say. It was already bad enough the three of us were already doing grounded together. Oh my god.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
oh, there's a game for you
See,
guys that
no,
you
no,
need to
no. Here's the
play.
thing. Here's the thing. I love them both. They're great, right?
Mm-hmm.
But holy shit. When it comes to like, whenever it's just like me and Giovanni hanging out, we can make fun of Sammy. Whenever it's
Right.
just me and Sammy hanging out, I can make like little small jokes about JoJo. It's all good. It's all good. But like the second those two are together, it's hounding my ass.
Oh my God, Frank.
I am immediately the butt of the joke. Immediately then it is me. So that's always fun. That's always fun. God damn it. You good? You good?
Sorry.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Like, you want me to share this? You want me to share this to him? Do you want me
Oh
to?
god. Oh god, what is it? What is it? What is it?
I gotta wait for his response. If he says yes, I will share it to you.
If it's not funny plague. If it's not funny plague.
Oh, it's in your Discord now, dude.
If it's not funny plague, you shall be evicted. Okay, that's pretty fun. Okay, okay, that okay, you know what? That's actually kind of funny. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Samaru. Kamaru. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's about right. That's about right. Caleb, that's about right.
Oh my god. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god. Just,
Ugh, but yeah, that was priceless. That was priceless. uh, but yeah.
bro, the star's thumb isn't real. He can't hurt you.
Oh, all right. But I think
I
you've seen
love
the
that.
artwork I made for our friend, haven't I? Or no?
Depends which one.
The one when he was performing on VR chat. Here, I'll send it to you on DMs. There you go.
Ooh, pretty.
He did have it as a profile picture, but then switched it over. But I thank Plague for working on the bass for me. And we try to find a bass that holds the flute and stuff. So I've been
That's
working
awesome.
on this for almost a month, dude.
Oh my god, I've actually started finally, because whenever I draw, I'm always drawing paper pencil, right?
Hmm.
That's how I've always drawn. The only time I ever tried drawing digital was back in college for like maybe a week and a half. And that was years ago. I'm talking like fucking Jesus. So many years ago. Let's just say I was a class of like, what was I, 2016, I think? Think so?
No.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Um oh god, that means I'm almost at like a 10-year mark of being at, oh god. Anyways. um but I haven't, the point is I haven't drawn on like a fucking drawing tablet
Hmm.
for way too fucking long. I never really learned how to use them. I got myself a fucking little Wacom drawing tablet, like one that
Hmm.
just sits on your desk and you draw on it, look up at the screen for like
Yep.
$20 at a fucking thrift store.
Uh,
And that shit is fucking cool.
It
So I'm trying to learn
is.
Krita. Yeah, I'm over here learning Krita and everything on the side, trying to learn how to draw digital because again, I've never really drawn digital. I mostly got it so I could do pixel art and fucking practice pixel art again.
Well, you seen
But
half of my art stream when I
oof,
was working on your profile picture and everything.
yeah, like
But
oh
yeah,
boy.
with the shading, I just learned that myself, which is true. But Plague has been my teacher for helping me learning about fire alpaca.
Oh yeah, fire alpaca. I forgot about fire alpaca.
It's free and all on the website too. So yeah, and truth be told, when I first started doing digital art, it was just a mouse and keyboard, and I shocked him when I first started drawing it with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, no, like that was wild.
Yep. And
That
the
was
other,
wild.
yeah, and the other thing is, chat, you do not, I'm meaning you do not want to get these boys upset. Trust me. With him and his buff island dragon friend, let's just say if something happens, because I already been threatened with the sandal. I have when I didn't eat the whole day almost that one time. And then I did it again because somebody told on me. And oh boy, you two
Yeah, you
were
want to know who
mad.
constantly tells on you?
Twister.
Oh, you fucking know it.
Yeah.
Top 10 anime betrayals, let me tell you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
hmm But and then the other time I remember when I was doing a event, which was for my first time event, 8 hours and stuff, and I ran into I think it was you or Elia, I don't know which.
One
And
of the two.
yeah, you two were playing Tears of Nowhere at the time, and he invited me to join in, and you're like, wait, is that Chaya at the time? And he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, go to bed, Chaya. You've been streaming for 8 hours. Go to
We
bed.
we literally timed you out, telling you to go to fuck the bed, and I think that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I still won't forgive you the time when you tied me out because you said, "Oh, sorry, my big thumbs tightened you out."
I'm
But yeah,
sorry, my big meaty claws just
uh,
could not help but typing in like slash time out on the keyboard. I don't know how it happened. It's wild. I don't understand it.
nope, it's just a button you hit. But yeah,
Honestly, that is true. I need to make a like a my like a button on my stream deck that does nothing but just time you out for 30 seconds.
hey,
That like literally it's just like and just let people redeem time try it out for like 4,000 points or something like that. I go, all right, got you. Done.
hey, hey, and I had to say your full name and stuff. I had to say your full name and everything.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Don't do that. No,
I
please.
basically said his full name, but I couldn't type it out and everything and stuff. But oh my gosh, and
Oh god.
hi.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hi,
Hello,
Giovanni.
BB. Hello, BB. How are you?
And
How
yes,
are you there, honey? Please don't kill me. I've only talked good things about you tonight.
they'll have to see with the font that will be uploaded on YouTube.
Arr.
But yes, if you guys want to subscribe to this, all the questions and interviews I do, they will be.
The fuck?
He is a stinky starfish.
Damn. I know that's a what do you mean you know that's a lie? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I have been talking nothing but kindness about you and the feisty Latina that's in the other room. All right?
I could throw a sandal at you.
Please don't.
But if you guys want to ask questions to Zach here, you're more than welcome to. It's just
Oh yeah,
100.
no, like I'm fucking open to questions. I don't care. I'm always down for questions.
Besides, he just works here and doesn't get paid enough.
I don't work here, nor do I get paid at all. I'm just here. I kind of got like kidnapped forcibly. I taught Chad the way of the chunk. Oh no. Oh no 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 no.
Luckily,
Oh
I'm
no no
pretty
no no.
flexible and I could just get it off my foot and throw it. Because I wasn't a safe softball team.
Oh god.
You
Oh
better run,
no.
Zach.
I can take it.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, considering I've dealt with the Puerto Rican.
Well, have
They were born and raised with the chancla, okay? You've just recently learned.
yes, but the other thing is too,
That motherfucker can then steal.
well, let's just say I know a few punches and stuff, and let's just say I surprised our dragon friend and Plague here are what I did. And not going to the full detail about that, but if you get the idea, you get the idea.
Mamma mia.
Yeah. And let's just say she couldn't move her neck for a while, and it was stuck in one place.
Jesus.
Yeah, and they're like,
I'll drink
damn.
I'll drink some Dr. Peppy to
But hey,
that. Hasty.
I warned her, but she didn't listen. Oh well.
Oh well. It happens.
Shit hits the fan, you know?
Goddamn.
Oh,
Goddamn.
and before I forget, I did make our friend laugh so hard because you know how half the time you hear my southern accent come out, half the times?
Sure, yeah, that's what that is.
Okay, but on his top quote and everything, I am not kidding, but basically he heard me say this one time in VR chat. I was like, and I just basically said, "Son of a bitch, you have to share throw the way they can call me Alice," and he was like dying of laughter.
Guys, we need like another 24. 24 more nibbles and we break 200. Come on. Come on. Just
No
bite the tail
nibbling my
off.
tail. No nibbling my tail.
How many nibbles does it take to get to the center of Chaya's tail? Let's find out.
3,000.
Nah, well, we're already a good quarter of the way there.
I just realized
One, a
something.
two, three. Also, the answer plague where it says, Captain, is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes.
If Chuck
And then,
Norris could do anything, he could make it an instrument.
oh my, did you just say Chuck Norris?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
But you guys stop nibbling on my tail.
Motherfucker just dropped a Chuck Norris joke in 2025.
Hey, it's been around. It's been around, okay?
How to date yourself without dating yourself.
uh,
I'm kidding.
oh, yeah, I
I grew
do
up on
have
those fucking jokes.
yeah, because basically with jokes and stuff, because somebody did say, and I know I told you about it on Twitch, because one of our friends was basically calling another friend a puppy and everything, and I basically said, I'm sorry I got to do this, because they said, I'm not a puppy. I said, if you're not a puppy, then why are you yapping like one?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I
But,
remember you told me that one.
yeah,
I was the 80.
and the other thing that made him laugh so hard, because, God, I this was June the 21st, and I basically said, what, the Green Acres? Jesus. And he just died of laughter. And will you guys stop nibbling my tail?
No. We're breaking 200 before you end stream, okay?
Ugh.
I'm now answering questions that the chat wants to hear about me, all right? And about how my brain go zip zap, okay? When my two neurons fire by rubbing against each other really hard until sparks form and I can form a singular thought. All
Oh
right?
my goodness. But I did realize something, because our friend has that exclamation burp and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I have the exclamation nibble.
Yep, yep, yep.
Welp.
I don't have one of those. I don't know what it would be. I have a fire at a ship that people do already as it is.
Hey, I get bonked in the head or jump scared half the time.
Good. We're currently playing speedrun right now, by the way. You're hitting that 200. You started, you started like what, 130, 120, 130 tonight. And now you're about to jump all the way the fuck up to 200. That's 200.
What are you gonna tell?
Motherfucker just went doing, 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 doing.
What are you gonna tell the big guy in here and a few other friends to do the exclamation nibble?
Oh, bro, I will fucking scream. Let's goddamn go.
Again, who are you gonna tell to do this?
Oh.
Like I said, are you gonna get the big man himself or other people
No,
like
no, no,
Elise?
no, 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 no. Look at this. Look at this. All right. We have a goblin nibbling your tail at this rate. You're already gone. You're already screwed. All right. You're already screwed.
What's so funny? I thought you were on my side.
Fuck no. I give them dino nuggets. They're on my side.
uh,
I feed my goblin, okay? All right. I get them dino nuggies. So I sick them on you. Attack. Nibble the tail. Attack. There's more dino nuggies in it.
You know what? I could probably make him a wacky cake.
The fuck?
A wacky cake.
The fuck?
You don't know what a wacky cake is?
11 away.
Seriously, Zach, you don't know what a
11
wacky cake
away.
is?
The fuck is a wacky cake?
Give me a second.
In a second, you're about to hit fucking 190.
Oh my gosh. Here is the recipe for it. This is wacky cake, the Great Depression cake.
It's just a chocolate cake.
Yeah, but it's dairy free because there's no milk, no eggs, and no butter. But yeah,
The fuck?
I'm not kidding. Look
That's
up the
wacky.
recipe.
That's wacky.
Yeah, it's just basically all-purpose flour, sugar, cocoa powder, kosher salt, soda, baking soda, of course, vanilla extract, white vinegar,
No,
vegetable oil.
I'm gonna pour some Dr. Pepper in there when you say soda.
Oh my!
Fizzy.
Well, if you kind of think about it, there is a recipe for Pepsi cake and Dr. Pepper cake too.
Oh god.
Will you guys stop nibbling on my tail? Damn it!
Shit yourself, speedrun, 100%.
Thanks to another
Computer,
gremlin I
shit
have.
yourself, speedrun.
Thanks
Fastest,
to
no highways.
yeah, thanks to a gremlin I have now, who is an elf, of course, but he's a little chaotic gremlin. He
I
decided
already
to
have
do
the
this. Would you guys stop nibbling on my tail?
6 more left. 6 more left. 6 more
Ugh.
left. 6 more left. 5 more left. 5 more left.
I will hit the exclamation reset. I will type
4
it
more
out.
left. 4 more left. If you reset, I'm leaving the call. You're on your fucking own. You're on your fucking own.
You really
I'll
want
get Sammy to show you how a real chuckle is used. 3 more left. 3 more left.
You're really
3
enjoying
more
this,
left.
aren't you, dude?
Yes. I almost jumped up the nibble by just 100 tonight. Are you kidding me? This is fucking amazing.
uh, I will be dying of laughter if like Sammy joins in, Elise joins in, everybody else in our community joins in.
Just a nibble on the tail.
Yes.
I'm not nibbling no more. It's up to the community now. I've done my nibbles.
You're
I've
only
done my
2 more
nibbles.
away.
It's on to you now.
I'm not doing it to myself because I don't want to eat my
It's
own.
up to you guys now.
You know what I have to say to that, dude?
Hmm.
You probably want this soundboard, but let me find it real quick.
Oh, I think I know exactly what it is. Oh,
What? You want that soundboard then? Oh my goodness.
I'm the one that has the soundboard for everything. Nice try.
Oh,
We hit 200 nibbles!
7 hells.
Let's go! Giovanni was, of course, it was Giovanni being the 200. Good job, BB. Kiss, kiss. Do it again.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and find someone to raid. But before I forget, here are my socials, of course. You're more than welcome to join a safe haven at Crystarium. You can follow me on Blue Skies. It was some funny videos, funny content. There's YouTube. If you have VR chat, it's free to play, free to download, free to use. All you need is a desktop and everything. And we just hit the ad break.
Mother.
Don't worry, I got it.
Oh, look. How funny would it be if,
What? Oh my goodness.
201 maybe?
uh, goodness. But of course, do you have anybody we could raid into or
uh, uh, uh.
really, Ark?
You go crazy, honestly.
Well, we could go visit prehistoric crocodile because they're celebrating their. Ooh,
Go for it.
all right. Give me a second. But anyway, chat. Again, thank you guys for joining me so much, and thank you, Zach, for joining as well too.
Oh, yeah, you know it. I
Yeah,
had a
well,
blast. I had a blast. I haven't done anything interviewing before, so I was just like, I'm just gonna have a nice little time. I'm gonna bully Chaya. I got scared when Giovanni showed up for a second there because I thought I was about to be verbally attacked. It's kidding. I
hey,
love you. No.
I will pay them, but of course we're gonna raid into somebody. But here's the first raid message, and they are celebrating because they reach about 15K followers.
Jesus Christ,
Yep.
that's a fucking milestone. Congratulations.
Right? So, as always, my dear friends, we will continue our story next time. And again, I am going to be going on hiatus, but I won't be back till August the 6th. Just taking a break to myself to recover and all that other, you know. But yeah, again, as always, my dear friends, we'll continue our story. And may the light be with you. Goodbye.
uh...